We can go ahead and start.
Bop, bada bop, bada bop, 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 bada bop, bada bop, bop, bop.
Okay.
Bop, bada bop, bada bop, bop, bop.
Yeah.
Bop, bada bop, bada bop, bop, bop.
Goddamn. All right. Anyway. Oh, this is fun to
Bop,
start.
bop, bada bop.
What do you even like? Are you just making that up off the fly? Is that
I
a song or
don't
something?
know. I just do weird sounds, which Danny
Yeah, sounds
can
about right.
can
I know.
prove, or not actually can't prove that I do
What?
weird sounds. No one can prove it does weird sounds, except me, because I do weird sounds.
Nah, there's definitely not like, you know, 2 places, 3 places, 4 places we can figure that out. Oh, we know.
Bop,
We know it's
bada
three.
bop, bada bop, 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 bop,
Yeah.
bop, bop.
Speaking of things that have started, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nerd Ensemble podcast, where we talk about nerd stuff, and a lot of the times, more rarely, usually, but hey, we trash things, and that is going to be another thing of today. Last time we trashed things, today we're trashing things again. One of which is going to be a repeat offender.
Which is kind of sad, actually.
Oh, it really is. So yeah,
And
I'm
I'm
Nexus
Sweden
716.
Catboy.
Um,
Not gaming anymore. Well, I'm
Yeah, I
still
gotta
Sweden
fix
Boy
that.
gaming.
Yeah, I gotta
I'm
fix
still
that.
Sweden Boy gaming though, but
Gotta
that
fix
one I
that.
can't actually change.
A lot of my titles still say gaming, and the recent thing we did with Fallout, I put gaming in the title again. I'm like, I shouldn't
Yeah,
have done
didn't
that.
you listen to what I said? You can max fix it.
I was tired.
But the issue is that
I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't even bother fixing it. I just added on to the pain. All right, I'm just gonna fix that one later. But anyway. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna have to go edit the multi stream link because it's set to do gaming. I gotta fix that.
ah,
But yeah. Oh boy.
well,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So it is. You have a lot of
why do I have
delay.
delay?
I don't really know. I've heard people say that there's plenty to. I mean, you mentioned this before, Osmo, back when I was streaming Zelda. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. It could be
Yeah,
my
or his
side, but
internet being
there's no
terrible because I don't have
one.
delay on my phone. I don't think. I don't know.
I don't know. Something to see. I don't know. Type something to see, or okay. Basically, when he says something and it shows up on stream, it's not that bad for you.
Nope. Okay, that's such fast one. Okay, so it's just your internet being trash.
Probably.
Because I saw mine after like 2
That or
seconds.
you don't have the low latency toggled. Yeah, you may not have the low latency thing toggled. I know I have that.
Yeah, he says that
set.
my device have issues connected
Alright.
to the internet.
I know Streamlabs has an option in its settings to use low latency, but OBS Live does not.
Yeah,
As far
I
as I
have
know.
put that on Twitch.
Or just OBS in general.
So
No, like you could do that from the Twitch like settings, but the Streamlabs one, if you had that, it like boosted it up even more, and now it just does not exist. I don't know, but as I was saying before, yeah. If you've noticed by the number on this episode, it is the 30th episode.
and I kind of counted out that this should actually
Yeah.
be like around over 100 episodes, I think.
I don't think 100 is correct. I think about 50.
I mean, 2 years, every 2 weeks.
50.
Okay, maybe 50. Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, I'd say about 50.
Yeah,
Maybe. Somebody count that out. That's like 42 weeks in a
52
year,
weeks.
so about 84. So
So that's
52. And then 104.
26
Just 2
episodes per
years,
per
yeah,
year.
still-
We should be around 52 episodes, almost up to 60 episodes at this point, because we're 2.5 years in.
I'm 52 then. I'm 52. Yeah. I was really just
Yeah.
gonna go for the double. I mean, that's all you have to do.
We are a little bit as notable. We have not.
Yeah.
Well, first year when we started doing this, Nexus started had a fucking crash on the internet, so he was down for like 3 months.
Well, okay. I had. Well, here's the thing. I had internet issues, and then I had at another point, which was last year, I had a power issue, which I still have that issue, by the way. But I'm managing it. So that happened, and I was
Again.
decommissioned for like a maybe a few
You have
months.
not crashed this year yet.
Damn it. No, but I've had power dips apparently. Like at times, sometimes out of random, the power in the house will just like dip. It's like turn off and on. I'm blamed for it all the time. It's probably my fault because I have so much plugged in. I'm like, so there are, if we're going by stuff actually plugged in, that is getting plenty of power, 3 things. Technically 2 things. Computer, monitor, and I looked it up. My monitor doesn't actually put out that much. So, really just be the computer. And even still, I did this for years with a computer. Doesn't matter. Ah, yes, blame him. He's all the way in Sweden, and he is
Your fault.
causing my power to screw up everywhere. It's got to be him. If both of us are having power issues and we're both associated with him in some way, yep, it's his fault. Nope, that's it.
So, should we get into the episode or are we going to talk about power?
I think I need to up it to. We'll get into it in a minute, but I in the future I think I should actually up the size of the chat on on
Small.
here because it looks kind of small to me. Could just be me.
Me, 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 me,
Hey,
me. Me, me. Me, 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 me. So, I started thinking about we need an intro song or something of your podcast.
well, we kind of had our intro. We just we did it before. We're done. Now we just basically talk until we move on. I mean, yeah, you don't care, but I'm saying, as the person who put up the layout, I would prefer to have it the way I like. And I'm just now noticing in the chat could probably a little bit bigger. Hey, my stuff, my rules. Well, anyway. So yeah, 30th episode should be way more.
Yeah.
Really, we should be planning stuff like, hey, special things. But well,
I'm,
I mean,
though I don't feel
planning.
like
I think that's the
30 is
problem.
such a big milestone.
I
So
mean, it's a decent milestone.
50 or 100 is a better milestone.
I mean, it is, yeah, but I'm saying still 30 is at least something.
Yeah. 20 episodes, we should plan
At least
something.
you're getting something. Mm, like what? So we've already had the trucker edition. You apparently want to do another edition, which I won't say yet. I won't say it. So that's a thought. Hmm. I don't know. I mean, it could be a special
So what's
edition
Truckers
of the
Edition again?
podcast, like going into a game or something.
26
I
or
don't
20?
remember.
Yeah.
Was it 26? 26 or
I like
27?
how we both get the same idea. Like, big time.
Well, I mean, it's on my front page.
Why?
Like every
Could it be that you
episode is right
barely
there.
fucking upload stuff?
It was 27. No, I'm saying it's on my front page because I have the playlist set on my home page as there on my channel. So if people just scroll down, it's the whole playlist for Nerd Ensembles there. Yeah, 27. Oh.
What I was thinking,
I mean,
we could
yeah,
have a
I
guest
know.
episode in doing Truckers Edition if we found someone that has
Mm.
a simulator.
I only know a few people, one of which I don't think is interested, another one which I don't think is interested. Uh, one of which that we streamed too late for him to be interested. That'd be true. Um, I don't know. About to say. All right. So as to properly actually start this thing, because for other people who don't know, rambling and tangents is basically the podcast. Don't like that? Well, get used to it, because that's exactly what's going to happen. Like crazy. We'll be talking about one topic and go straight to another. So let's actually start with one of the main topics we wanted to. But the question is, which one? Which one shall we go? Repeat offender. The Yeah, it's a little bit of a big one. It's a
Yeah.
little.
We,
We probably just get yours out of the way because honestly, it's not
I mean the PAX
that
one.
big.
Yeah.
The
I mean the
Yeah,
thing I thought was
yeah.
funny about that, the thing that they did basically, so they're gonna have PAX West. I don't know where. Did I didn't read that. Where was the PAX West gonna be?
Hold on, let me get back to here. I had to scroll back up. Okay, it will be. Let's see. I mean, on the actual
Um,
like statement
let me see.
page, it doesn't say. Of course, it'd be from
In
GBS
like
Gamer.
San Francisco or something.
Of course, that's where the post be from. Hmm.
Uh,
Let me just read through this real quick. I mean, who cares? Point is, PAX West. So you go and keep going.
they
I'll just
added
explain.
rules now, or they
Shut up.
added safety
Windows.
precautions because this year they want to have in person event instead of
Online. Yeah,
and
because yeah, yeah, because 2020, every convention had to do online just to keep it going. Which some actually this year still did that.
yeah,
Which
so
that's so cool. Ah, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure it's like usually how that works. I think. I mean, who cares? I can't go to PAX anyway. I never see
screen
it.
cuts out. Yeah, wait.
I don't have the
I
money.
put noise suppression on for the reason, and then it seems to break. Okay, I'm gonna fix that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go and take noise gate off mine real quick. I mean, you keep going. It's not gonna do anything. So there we go. Noise gate's off mine. I was told by somebody that the noise gate on mine cuts my voice off a lot,
Yeah. Well,
especially when it
in
gets
my
quiet.
the noise gate works for me fine.
Well, okay. You know what? I don't need to tell you.
But yeah, so
I'll just edit it out.
because they want
Excuse me.
um physical event, they gonna add rules like as I said, what's it called? Like you have to have your vaccination card if you're vaccinated, which of course makes sense. And or
Right.
you need a negative test, which also makes sense because and you should probably take a test even if you're vaccinated because you're not 100% protected from the virus itself.
I mean, at least. Yeah, but at the very least, I mean, okay. The real thing that usually happens, like the best thing to do is, I mean, yeah, you probably still want to take the test, not for the sake of, hey, you're showing symptoms, more so of you can still have it. That's the whole point of the vaccine in general. Is that it makes it where it's harder for you to show symptoms. Does not mean you still can't get it. You can still get
Yeah,
it,
people
and just
seem to
pass it
not
on.
get that part. People are
Yeah,
like,
they just
oh,
think, oh heck, yeah, they
I
just
can
think,
go
oh hey, I
lick
got a
fucking
vaccine,
people
done
now.
go. I can do whatever the hell I want to now. Like,
Okay.
vaccine just means
you
hey,
might get still sick.
you
You
kind of not,
might get the symptoms,
you got some health.
but it's not gonna be as bad as it would been if you were not vaccinated. But one of the best part about reading the comments of this one is, oh my god, do we need to do this? This is violating my rights. Like, what? Uh,
I just like the top comment. Haha, fuck
uh,
all the employees
one of
getting
them
extra
said that,
cards.
oh, of course they're gonna release this after they've
Oh,
sold the
fuck.
tickets. Why do, why wouldn't they be safe?
Yeah.
Or are you saying that people that takes the vaccine are stupid? Yeah, I know people are idiots, but we don't talk about
First
people
time
now. We're
those
talking
vaccines
about
have been used.
anti-vaxxers.
Although there's no other about in general, which they're wrong about that because a lot of places are doing that, especially this person who points out below that cruise lines and international travel's been doing that. But overall, if it just means like conventions, dude, there haven't been many in-person conventions since early last year, or even before that. So,
I think the last convention was in 19. That was
well, I
like
mean,
a
PAX wise, but I mean, like, there's still like other, anime conventions and stuff like that. Wow. Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta read this thread now. So the first time those were ever used, then someone says it's already been used for some cruise lines and international travel, and if you want to get really technical, it's been used for a long time now to get free shit like donuts and Krispy Kreme. And someone said, "Dang, I honestly forgot I could have been driving over an hour every day to get a free
yeah. You
donut."
need those free donuts.
Uh, hey, who wouldn't do it for
It's
a
a
free donut?
free
Come on, man.
donut.
It's a
Jeez.
donut. Yeah, yeah, donut, man. Get that damn
I wonder if
donut.
that's true. Actually, if you could
Especially if it's
get
from
if you're
Krispy Kreme.
vaccinated, that you got a free donut.
Freaking Dunkin' Donut people. I don't like that one.
You don't like free donuts?
No, I don't like
Oh.
Dunkin' Donuts. I don't. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad brand of donuts. It's not that great.
I think the issue is like
Funny
such a
one.
big company, so the donut itself, back say when they started companies, was probably better, but nowadays it's just so much like,
I wouldn't say it's just basically it's a different type. I mean, when you come to like Krispy Kreme donut, it's like more of a melt in your mouth type of donut. Like it's not.
yeah.
It's
Can't
hard
you
to
explain your American
explain.
ways?
I was trying to say like a different type of donuts. Like you have that one where it's just like it seems like it's more melting in your mouth type of deal. The other one's like a harder one. It's like you have a
As someone
soft
said, can I
donut,
have free
and you have
donuts
like
to
a hard donut.
resale? I mean,
Uh,
these days, fucking become a scalper with donuts. Buy out all the donuts and then you sell it for double the price.
I love how this guy says people with the vaccine are still getting the COVID flu. Like, yeah, because that's a different strand. Dumbass.
Yeah.
There's different strands of the coronavirus, and that's one of them. And also, it's not called COVID flu, it's just corona flu. Not COVID. Different thing. Again, dumbass. Anyway. Uh, wait, what? Oh. Someone tagged DragonCon and said, "Hey, look what a responsible convention is doing." DragonCon ain't a bad place. They're
No
just
one is
probably
these.
not the smartest.
But yeah,
Um,
but the comments you gotta admit that they half of them is like,
yeah,
why
no,
do you
too
do
much
this?
of
This is stupid.
one of
Like,
them.
what? They care about your safety.
But now I got to carry my vaccination card around. Do I need to carry a list of my other vaccinations around also? What
As
happens if I
vaccinated,
identify
that one is
a
just dumb.
vaccinated? Does that count as vaccinated?
You
Yeah,
know
okay.
how
So
some
should I
people,
identify? What? I wish you'd identify as an original joke. Damn,
yeah,
that's rough. All right, but yeah, I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
like I said, they're doing the right thing in this case. either have the
Yeah.
vaccination card saying you got it or negative results. Because like, don't come around
Like,
there if you have positive results. Obviously, don't even leave your damn
but
home.
the ones that
Stay
often
inside.
fights
Stay in your damn
this
room. Don't even leave the damn room unless you live
this
alone.
thing is
In which case, go stay in
anti-vaxxers
your house.
mostly.
Things like DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that exist. So
No.
just freaking get delivered to your house. If you have a pizza joint around you, pizza joints will likely deliver to your house too. Or if you have
If you
close
have
friends or
friends, that
family,
is.
have them delivered to your doorstep. And yeah, if you have friends, and if you have family, point is, if you have any of those, then you can call them up and they can drop the food at your doorstep. And then, they leave and you pick it up. There you go. And if they're going to be like, hey, we'd like some compensation for this, freaking send it
What's
online.
a friend?
Don't give them actual cash.
Somebody's wondering what a friend is.
That's also a way to spread. Some friends do that. Some friends do that. They're like, hey, can you pay me? I mean, I get it. It's like,
I
hey,
mean,
pay me
it makes
back
it
this
if
like
they
pizza I
pay
just
for the
bought you or something.
pizza for
You're like,
you, which
okay,
makes
yeah,
it.
sure. Just like pay it online. Send it to their bank, or if
But
they
yeah,
have like a
that
Cash
makes sense
App
because
or
if they
Venmo,
pay for the pizza that you
whatever,
want,
PayPal,
it's
send
different.
it.
But if you're like, oh, hey, I'm gonna give you the money beforehand and you pay for it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure. I mean, like I said, you can send it. Like I said, I'm saying in this case, don't physically give them money, even if you're just like put it outside and then they come and grab it. Don't do that. But
And
yeah,
also, there may be
that's
a
still
risk
kind of
some dumb
contact.
fucker goes by and
It's like,
take the
hey,
money.
here's this thing that's been in my hand and probably in my back pocket. There you go. That too. So just send it online. There you go. Point is, stay the hell
Stop being
home
so
if
positive,
you have
cunt.
freaking positive. I've heard many cases where somebody is just like they get freaking a positive case and they're just like, I'm just gonna go around anyway. Like,
Yeah.
I'd
I've been fine out. I've been outside.
punch you in the face if I wasn't afraid of my hand getting contaminated. No, I'm kidding.
What
Kidding
is
about it. Anyway, but yeah. Still, they're doing that correct, doing all that stuff.
Yeah,
People
of
just
course,
jerks. Like, oh
Osama. You
god, I
can
gotta
send
go
me
set up
money,
free.
and
That's the exact
I
same thing people
definitely
were
will
doing
buy you
last year.
food. Cough.
Oh boy. Wait. What's the point of you sending him money for you to bring him food when he can just use that
Because
same money to get
the
himself
idea is that I go to get the food, and then and deliver it to him on his doorstep. He says that I'm never see that money again,
now?
or the food.
Exactly. We'll take them both. Like, okay, I'll go here. It's like, ooh, I want this. And
No,
it's
I
gone.
go buy like he gives me like $50 or buy like something more expensive. I buy a cheap piece of shit that is like a McDonald's or something and keep the rest.
Like, hey, here's $50. Go get me some food. Like, okay, bring it back McDonald's. Like, okay, later. Like, wait, what about the rest of my money? It's like compensation fee. Bye.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for that because I need delivery fee. You know,
Yeah, it's one hell of a fee, but I mean, hey, considering the distance,
like
I'm sure
he
it's worth
had
it.
$20, gives them like a fucking $1 McDonald's deal or something.
Like, here's your McDouble. We're done.
Like, okay, so it's the $19 that's left, but you see delivery fee, pain and suffering, everything like that.
Yeah. But as I was saying before, though, like I said, people were just complaining because honestly, they were doing the exact same thing last year, where as soon as the whole thing of like, hey, wear masks everywhere you go, everybody was complaining about that shit. Like, oh, I gotta put this on my face, hard to breathe and everything. Like, okay, I get it,
And now
but they
this
make
year,
masks for that.
have you not heard about this? People saying that people that started vaccinated, anti-vax started to believe that they're gonna get contaminated now, so they start wearing masks now. Like, because people get vaccinated, they're like, they're dangerous people. We need masks. last year you said you didn't need a mask when people were dying.
Virus going around, and this get well, not really virus, but I mean, you basically have a virus going around. Be like, oh hey, here you go. This thing is gonna come around killing people. You think you should wear a mask? Nah. People would get vaccinated. Oh shit! Freaking grab the mask. Oh my god! Red alert! Jesus Christ, dude! Like fuck.
I saw that
Anti-vaxxers
circulating
are a special
around
kind of
beginning of the
people in the
year.
worst way. Yeah,
Like,
we kind of talked over each other now, but yeah, anti-vaxxers are a special kind of people, just in the worst way.
get the hazmat suits.
That's man. Yep, that's them. All right. Fuck.
Hey, at least you would be safe if you have a hazmat suit.
Nah, I mean that depends. And plus, eventually, you're gonna run out of air in that thing. Eventually. Which, granted, I mean, hey, I guess that's their same freaking thing of like, oh, I can't breathe in a mask, so therefore it's the same difference. Like, oh, you can breathe in the damn mask. You're just being pitiful.
You're just being a little bitch.
Which again, they make masks for people who can't breathe very well. They have like the little vents on them, or whatever that is. But yeah,
Gas
get
mask.
those.
Time to start wearing gas masks.
Yes, the gas mask. Hey, people did that. People did that.
I mean, it's not a bad idea in general.
I mean, but it's not rated for it though. I mean, you could still perfectly get it
I
wearing a
mean,
gas
you
mask.
can still get it wearing a mask too if you
Like
have
you can
bad luck, but
absolutely
like,
get it with that gas mask. I guess, but I mean, I don't feel like compare the two. I don't even think gas mask would even be considered
we could do like
helpful.
social workers had to do here if they had a meeting with people. They had to they put out like a fucking, like what's it called? You know that engineer uses like one of those masks that covers their face when they are using a blowtorch. Yeah, they basically had
Yeah.
that for cover. Which I mean, kind of makes sense because then at least it doesn't
Yeah,
block your mouth.
yeah. Where I worked last year, that's basically the alternative. Like we had three options here. You had either the ones that they gave you at the front, which is the normal, I guess you can call them surgical masks, but they're not actual, just the little blue ones that you get in the boxes. So like you had that, like you either had those, you can get a cloth mask, you can go buy your own, or there was the this face cover, which is just plastic over
Yeah,
your face. That's
I
it.
still
Just like a
think it
plastic
works.
square
I
just
think it
right in
still
front of your
works
face,
as
and
long as
that's
no
it.
one
And I'm
comes
like,
up behind you and cough on you.
kind of, but I feel like it wouldn't work as well. Because I mean, at the very least, most of your breath is getting captured by the mask. Some of it's still like coming
Yeah,
out, I
but
guess, if it's not properly switched against your face. Which, granted, how the hell do you do that? Question is, how do people who wear glasses wear a mask over your nose? I don't know how. You should wear a mask over your nose. That is an opposite obvious thing. But how the fuck do you wear glasses that way? I can't wear my glasses wearing a mask because they get fogged up like
yeah,
crazy. Like how? Some people are just like get it to air out below, like to where your chin is, like
yeah,
it'll
I
air
don't
out that
understand.
way. But
Like
like,
in
no, can't
general,
do
like
that.
that must be annoying being a doctor also, like having glasses if you're a surgeon.
Yeah. And see, that's the other thing too about that argument. We've had this argument when this was a big deal before on here. We've talked about all this, but hell, doctors been doing this forever. They have always been doing this. They didn't just start recently. Like they've been doing this since I don't know whenever the hell that whole practice started of putting a mask on
Yeah,
for any
which
reason.
makes sense.
So doctors and nurses have been doing this for a very long time. And then random people just show up like, oh god, this is horrible. I have to wear this for 30 minutes
And
before I
a
go
doc has
outside.
to
Like,
maybe wear for like 8 hours.
I know. Yeah. Hell, I had to freaking wear it for almost 12 hours. What the hell was your excuse? I got, let's see, a full hour. No, yeah, a full hour where I didn't have to because I was on break. And obviously on break, when I'm eating and drinking stuff. So that's an hour. So I guess 11 hours where I had to wear a mask the entire time. You think I cared? And recently, with my job now, it was the same thing. Except when I was inside the guard shack, I don't have to at that point. When I went outside for any reason, I had to put it on. Even when I
Yeah.
wasn't around anybody. I still had to put it
Also,
on.
you haven't gotten vaccinated,
So it's
right?
like, who cares?
Ah. I
No,
wonder. Yeah.
there's not really any. Nah, I mean, there's not really any reason. It's more so. I mean, before it was more so just like it's it's not really that it's limited. It's just more so that it's not as much. I guess I'd rather just other people get it. I don't go out that often, and when I do, it's like I don't really get around people in general. If I see a
You're
crowd, if
like
I even see one person, I'm
humans.
like, nope. Like I duck out of the way. I'm like, no, humans. Ugh,
You go to the
curse of
store, you see a
Hollywood.
human, you see the cashier, you're like, no, another human.
I just got a picture in my head of like someone going to the store, seeing a human, and just like acting like a cat, like
Like, what did you expect someone to not sit and watch fucking?
oh. Anyway, aside tangents. Like I said, we have a lot of them.
That's
But I want that animated now. I just want to start paying somebody to animate stuff for me. Just like 1 minute
yeah,
clips
but
or something, or like even
especially
shorter than
with
that.
us
I can put
talking,
it
cause
as a shorts on YouTube. You know, like I could put it as a shorts on YouTube. You know, the person would be completely credited and obviously
yeah,
paid for. I'd pay for the animation. But it's like I would love that to happen for stuff. Anybody in general have a commission for that? Fuck, I'll pay you. Let me know. Yes, I'm freaking selling out and scouting
and
right now. YouTube short. I know it's terrible. YouTube shorts are god awful, but I'm saying in general that really, if you don't put it on YouTube shorts, it's very likely that the algorithm is just going to ignore it. So that's why you kind of have to. What are you doing?
yep.
Sounds like you're cutting like
No, I was using my
cardboard
nail
with
on
a
a
box
card.
cutter, like right next to the mic. That doesn't
I
sound any
got
better.
nails.
Yeah, but you did that away from the mic. We're not having an ASMR episode here. Oh god, imagine if we did that for like episode 100.
Welcome
Freaking
to the
ASMR the entire
stream,
time.
guys.
So in today's episode,
You're just like saying everything. Unfollow, 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 unfollow.
no, all right. I could also go full on into that, but I never cared for it, so I don't even try. I do it as a joke, but I'm never gonna do an actual.
I will give you
ASMR
$5.
thing. Unless somebody pays me. We both thought about the same thing. I'll give you $5. It's a good thing that you know exactly what I'll do for I've been friends for over 3 years, and you already know
I
what
mean,
you're doing.
it would be a bad friend if I didn't know you well. Especially when we like collab like every week.
Yeah,
Like
that.
it's so weird. Like, oh yeah, I don't think we ever talked. I don't think I did this. I don't know if I did this at or before. Actually, I did this before last time I streamed Tinny, but I never mentioned it. Remember when I went back and checked all the fucking videos I did back in 2015 and upwards? No, I didn't, but I did it right before like last episode, I think. But I never talked about it. But
Talking about it, but I don't think we ever did it on the episode.
no, but it was so fucking weird. Like I noticed, like I sent this specific video of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark. What was it called? Dark Duelist? I don't remember the name of the game.
That was just dueling.
But yeah,
That was like an old episode of dueling.
it was such an. It was like a fucking Game Boy, or not Game Boy Color. I think it was on.
I think it was the. I think he played a Game Boy Advanced one, actually. So I don't remember you playing.
Yeah, it was an emulator at least, so.
I don't think it was Dark Duel Stories or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that one. It's a good one.
Yeah. Played a little bit a lot when I had. But yeah, so I went back. That one, listening to the sound of that one. Yeah, Dark Duel Stories.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird. Like, the I have improved so much in 6 years, which is kind of
Right.
good. Content wise,
Diversified,
probably not, but at least mic wise, I've improved.
Yeah. Until you decide, this mic is leaking. Let me switch to the other one, and it goes back to shit.
I'm gonna link this in next stream. The video.
Like what?
This is the video I talked about. I'm gonna link it in my own also.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, that's the video. Just listen. You can just listen to it in like
Do
just the
you?
fucking beginning.
I mean, if you want, I
Do it.
can play it. All right.
And I'm gonna link it in my also.
Hold on. You seem so goddamn bored. Oh, oh, it's like- all right. Done with
It's like,
that.
yeah, fuck that, fuck that.
Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, but I mean, I sent you a video of mine, and I'd rather not play it because, I mean, I've unlisted and privated a lot of those because I don't want them on my channel anymore. Not because they're, not because they're like
Yeah,
embarrassing or anything. It just, it's not me. Like it's way worse of not me. There's some that are not me anymore. Like stuff for maybe a year or two ago. It's like it's not really me anymore. I mean, obviously, every day new you, but yeah, it's just that
yeah.
no, it was awful.
But like, yeah,
The
but it's
worst
also
of the worst.
noticeable that like, then also it's a part of that part. Like, I don't like this content anymore, but I don't wanna delete it because it's a part of.
And a couple of Nintendo stuff, usually like 3DS, like, oh hey, how to hack this. And then what was it? I mean, there's the PSP one that everybody for some reason likes, even though it's a horrible video, and a few other things. It says there are two videos. I don't understand how do people like this shit. One video has red versus blue in the background. Yeah, just the entire time I have that playing in the background, and you can hear all of it, and me talking, and the game. It's like, no, horrible. Then another video is instead Achievement Hunter. Not much difference considering same company. Point is, them in the background and me playing something or talking about something like, young me, what the fuck's wrong with you? Stop playing other people's videos in the background.
Well,
You can get copyright claim for that shit now.
you could back then too, probably, but like,
Yeah, but I mean, it was less like likely you would get it. Nowadays, it's just like, oh hey, this video you had like 5 years ago? Well, guess what? Claim. Like, dude,
yeah, that was like
it's over.
that is the fucking funniest. It's like an old video. You like randomly check your mail and then see a fucking copyright claim, and you're like, what? And then you see a video, and then you see it's like it was
Oh,
from
it's the
like
same thing that
2018.
freaking
You're like,
Twitch did.
okay.
Yeah. It's the same thing Twitch is doing at the moment, and how they're freaking going off with the whole, or when they started enforcing DMCA stuff, or just anything like that when they started enforcing it. Just I don't know where clips that could be from years ago. Oh hey, claim or oh hey, DMCA. Like, nope. And at the time, of course, they didn't have a strike system, or they didn't have a dispute system, so you couldn't dispute it at all. Now they have one, and it's still busted as hell. Point is, I have no faith in trying to have copyrighted music. If it's in the game, fine. But if I know it's going to be there, and if I know there's going to be a lot of it, like Clone Hero, I'm not playing it on Twitch. I will go to YouTube. I will sit through the freaking
And then you
copyright
get
system on
fucking
there,
claimed for
even
one
if it
video
still
and blocked
sucks.
all over the world.
I want to name you out right now, band, because I don't care. I love your music,
That was like the
but damn it,
best
your record
part when you
label.
sent me the screenshot. You're like,
If anybody
you say
ever
like,
plays,
claim, 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 blocked, claim, claim, claim.
it's just not fair. Like, and I'm not talking about me. Like, it's not. I don't care about my video in general being blocked. I care about the other people that claimed, because the whole point of claiming is that they claim their music in the video, they get the ad revenue or a piece of the ad revenue. There's plenty of claimants, then it gets spread amongst them. They get the ad revenue that way. This freaking record label is just like, nah, block the video. It has our client's music in it. Like, you just made it to where everyone else in that entire claimant like deal can't get a single bit of money now. I mean, granted, no one's gonna get money from me anyway, but point is, it's you still did it. Just being a jackass. And I love the band's music.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. So here's a note for any people planning on playing copyrighted music or anything. Here's two things to notice. Don't play anything from Japan, or like most stuff, or always from anime or anything like that. Don't play any of that because you're most likely going to get some issues, unless you're covering. If you're covering it, that's different. But if you're just straight up playing it, yeah, you're likely going to get blocked on YouTube. If this is for YouTube's like Twitch, you'll probably get a strike, but you know. And the band I was having issues with, Avenged Sevenfold. Everybody knows who that is. The record label
Yeah.
is the issue. They're the ones that did it. While the band, they're still good people. You know, great music.
Oh, you
They
do.
will know.
Remember when Dragon Force got fucking copyright claimed on his own stream?
Fucking Herman Lee, man. Plays his own music and gets copyright claim. Like, what? And the same thing happened to the Halo, uh, the original Halo artist, Marty O'Donnell. He got claimed too. No, I think he got striked for his own music. And it's just like, it's his music. He has the rights to it. He has all he has the rights to play it and do whatever with it, I guess, because it's his. And nope, he gets that like, oh, you know, this belongs to this. Like, no, I do. Like, it's mine. Belongs to
Didn't
me.
they get also the Dragon Force guy? Didn't they get banned from Twitch?
Oh, funny. I don't know. Herman does a lot of crazy stuff, but I don't know. I think he's still there. I mean, I don't know if
Because
he
I
got
think
banned for
because he
like a
got
thumbnail.
the
I don't
fucking
know, but he still does stuff.
but he played so many. Because what is it? A free strike system?
Yeah,
I don't know.
but I think he's still there. Let me check.
But that was the dumbest shit. Like, I can see if you play if, but I understood Dragon Force own their own label, so they have the rights to their music. I can see if you. Who did you search?
I search Herman Lee, and in Twitch's thing, it shows up Dragon Force. I'm like, okay, click it, and then the first thing is Herman Lee. Like, why? It didn't even show Herman Lee when I searched it. It just straight up showed Dragon Force. I'm like, okay, and then it goes to Herman Lee. Like, why? There's there's two people here. You have Herman Lee and Dragon Force GM, which I guess is that like their D&D thing, or is that just like somebody taking the name?
I
I
mean,
think somebody took
Dragon
the name.
Force itself isn't copyrighted in a way. It's just a band name, but if you use it as a gaming tag, it's a different thing.
I mean, it's a copyrighted name. Just it's not like if you're gonna use it as like a game tag or anything or a username, it's not gonna kill you. Just don't make anything commercial with the same name, because then you got issues. It's the whole point of a trademark.
I hear it's very big issues when you try to trademark your own name. Like if you
I mean,
say
yeah.
you
What do you mean
wanna
by your own name? What do you mean say what?
patent your own, like you trade, like say Nexus, and wanna say you wanna patent that and no one can use it.
Well, I
It's
mean,
apparently a lot of fuck.
more like you created something of it, and then you take it. It's more of still trademark, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah, but you apparently need to put in fucking legal stuff. That seems fuck. What I understand is annoying.
well, it can't be as bad as the Fine Brothers. Ew, get into that dumpster fire again. We're like,
Well,
oh hey, let's uh let's trademark the word react where no one else can use it. Like what?
did they succeed?
I mean, it went out for a little while. You know, it basically like you could get claimed for the word react being there.
That sounds fun.
I'm pretty sure they got overturned pretty quickly because I mean that's pretty damn stupid. Like, hey, it's got react in it. Therefore, it's like we do reactions. Sue them. Like, no, no. But what was I gonna say?
I don't know. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, that's pretty much it of that. Little bit of a large tangent into copyright stuff because copyright stuff. But
And remember, this started with PAX West.
yeah, let's start back west. I mean, okay. Again, like I said, this is our thing. We do this. We. What the hell am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Is that the bot? Oh, hold on.
Did you get a random follow? What? Okay, what's the problem, my dear friend?
No, like disconnected or something. So I was like moving some of my foot, and it felt like that's what it was, but no, that's not it. It's something else. It's like something moving against it. I'm like, that's weird. But okay. So what topic should we go to now, though?
I don't know. We didn't have that much today because, like, apparently nothing happens in 2 weeks. Like,
Honestly, no. I mean, that was our whole idea. It was like, make it every 2 weeks because every 1 week, like, there's definitely nothing going on. And usually something happens every 2 weeks, but
apparently everyone decides just because. I think we started. We should have started this about this year. We would have been fine. Like, we at least
no, yeah, ton of shit.
back then, like when we started, we didn't expect that pandemic to happen. We didn't have expect issues. So basically, when the pandemic hit, nothing happened because everyone is shut down. What?
This guy. I didn't know that this guy. Someone I was talking to earlier. We were talking about how we'll get into it later about like, him boycotting the topic we have later. Not the
Oh,
topic, the company. Like understandable, but I'll get into that.
yeah. I don't think I know what
Apparently,
you do.
he's apparently somebody actually known. I would say I don't know. I mean, he's followed by somebody that's a big creator. So I'm like, okay, maybe whatever.
Well, good for him.
Popping up in my who to follow, like, why the person I've been talking to and not really arguing, but like, we had a bit of a debate. It's like, sure, we
Yeah.
follow that guy. But I'm trying to find other stuff we can like talk about here.
Golf. We can talk about the trash lineup of the PlayStation games this month.
Yeah, go for it.
So,
They are.
for people wondering, this month is
Good.
what was it? There was like an arena game. I don't remember what it was called. Oh, I paid attention to the name, but then I fucking was busy thinking about stuff. Wait, let me PS Plus free games. Give me the blog. Hunter Arena is the PlayStation 5 game. Or actually, it's for PlayStation 4 and 5, which, yes, sounds good. Then we have Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. And last but not least, Tennis World Tour 2.
Very entertaining. And as for Xbox, let me go check what they had again. Because, hold on. They mentioned it. Okay. They have, okay, don't fucking fast forward the damn video. And it's like I couldn't read it. So for August 1st, let's see. Oh man, their system's very weird. Okay, I won't even mention the dates. The games they have starting next month is Darksiders 3,
What
Ukulele,
the?
whatever the fuck that is. Apparently, it's a very, very known game. It's a very known game, but I don't know what the hell it is. Lost Planet 3,
That sounds like a. It sounds like something I should know.
and what the hell is that game? I don't actually know what the thing is because the cover art's confusing. What's the name of the game? It's like I don't know what the hell the name is. Like Guilty Gear? Is that what that is?
Don't know.
I don't know what the hell the name of this game is. I don't know. Point is, yeah. So a fighting game, Lost Planet 3, Darksiders 3, and Ukulele, which is a very known game.
Wait, isn't
Apparently,
Guilty
I
Gear
say
the
that
game?
because,
No,
like,
wait,
I
it's
know
Gear
Doug
you
Tennant
want me to
put in
play.
it. Yeah, Guilty Gear is a fighting game.
Mm,
But
nah,
I think that's what that is. I'm
fuck
not too
fighting
sure.
games. I don't like fighting games.
Well,
I say,
so the games I played
and
fighting
today.
games or earlier. Yeah. But like I said, Darksiders 3 though, that is a
I
very
already
good
have it on
good letting go.
PlayStation.
Lost Planet 3 as well. Speaking of, do I have that on it? I think I actually have it on Steam. I don't. I obviously don't have
Some,
Darksiders 3. I
I
was thinking
prefer
about
not to
getting.
do
I was
it.
supposed to get it.
Sorry, you know, but they have a girl and everything.
What?
It told me fuck you, and
Uh, no. What the hell is it? I've Lost Planet 2. I've Lost Planet Extreme Condition, which is the first one, and Lost Planet 3. There's no 2. I don't know if there's no 2 on Steam or there just wasn't where I got them. Like, that's weird.
or they just did like they do with everything. They just skip
Is it strange?
a few numbers.
I don't know.
Why don't I recognize that name?
Let me check. It's the yellow. It's the yellow one. Doesn't say much. It's hold on. Mark of the Wolves. So I don't actually think it's Guilty Gear. I just don't know what the name of the game is.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Yeah, I could probably actually just look it up. Or hold on. This might actually show it. If the goddamn page will load. But it doesn't even show anything on the page.
I
So
don't
how would I
know.
know?
Oh!
There it is. Oh no, I am entirely wrong. It's not
Good
even a Guilty Gear
job.
game. I don't know games. Okay, I actually have a few Guilty Gears on
You
Steam,
don't.
but I don't play
The
them.
game it doesn't play no games. That's
It's part of the Fatal
the
Fury series,
what?
actually. Fatal Fury. Garo? I
No
don't
do
know what
I.
the fuck to pronounce things. Garo? Garo? I don't know. You would probably know better. Garou. Mark
Garu?
of the Wolves. I don't think it's a ooh sound, but I don't fucking know. Yeah, there we go. So that's coming to Xbox. Games of Gold. Yeah. I mean, I think I already have that game. I think it was on Game Pass for a little while, so maybe it's probably already left by now. But still, it's not bad, I guess. For people who like fighting games, I'm not much of an
Nor do
I don't
I.
have much of an
Like,
interest. The only one I've ever really played is a Dragon Ball one, and the only reason why I did is because it was Dragon Ball. That's it. It's the only reason. Otherwise, I don't want to play it. I don't care.
but there's like a lot of like tech. I could play Tekken, but that's because I like the. I have always like had played like Tekken has always been a part of my life in a sense.
7. I have Tekken 7. I don't think I'm ever gonna play it. I don't really care for it. I just got it because it was in the Bandai Namco bundle and Humble Bundle. It's just a part of it. I'm like, okay. I don't care for it though.
Yeah,
I
so
have it.
I have a Bandai Namco.
Yeah,
Is
it was
I have a
between.
few games from them. Like I have the Sword Art series. I have Man of Medan. Like I know that I have more games from Bandai than I
Yeah,
first thought.
let's see. I mean, I have Metamodon. I have Little Hope. I actually
Yeah,
bought Little Hope, so
Little
me
Hope was
and
on
people could
sale,
play
but I
at one
didn't
point.
buy it because I wanted to play Man of Medan first.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
you're
haven't
not
gotten.
at all story wise, but I mean, do whatever you want.
I don't know though, because I'm gonna try to get Danny to play with me.
I mean, hey, yeah, go for it. Have her played Player 2? Actually, no, wait, hold on.
I don't know.
Is it Player 2? Shit. In the game, it's different characters. Like, so player 1 will have a set of characters. Player 2 have their set of characters, and it's all different. The best way to play the game is two-player because if you play it by yourself, then you're gonna miss some story elements because the
Actually,
second
they're gonna
player
add that into Man of
won't you
Medan
won't
now,
know
I
what the
think.
second player is doing.
Or there is a DLC for it
But
that you can
yeah,
play.
yeah, I mean, it's not a deal. It's not really a DLC. I mean, you can go back into the same thing on the other player, but uh, it's just more so that's like it's better to do it two-player so you can actually get both sides
Yeah.
from both characters, like whenever they're doing their own thing.
I like the Way Out also. That was a good co-op game.
Yeah, and I have It Takes Two
Yeah, I can't run it on
on
PC. I don't
PC.
think.
Well, it doesn't hurt to try. I mean, just download the friend
But
pass and figure it out.
it takes two on Xbox?
If you don't, I'll get Evil to play with
Is
me.
it on Xbox or no? Like,
What?
is it on EA Play?
The game is on Xbox, but you know,
No, but I'm
I
thinking
can
if it's
buy it
on
on it.
EA
I got it on
Play.
PC.
I'm
It's
gonna
not.
say for safety's sake, just because I don't. I don't care.
It is not. It's on EA Play Pro, and that's a PC only thing. So no. But yeah, if It Takes Two, and if you're not able to run the game, fine. But I'd probably play the game with Evil. You know, have some kind of stream
Mm.
thing going. Yeah, that game and uh it's either him or like this other guy, which I've been meaning to collab with this other guy for more. I mean, I've only done it one time, and it's just like when I did that Phasmo with randoms, and it was really only him. He was the only rando. And afterwards, we played another game with him and a friend, and I mean, like I said, I do want to do more collabs with a guy. Just like my schedule is not lining up to do that because every time on a Monday I'm wanting to do something else. Like I wanted to play this game so badly. It's not a game he can play along with me. So it's like I can't invite him. It's like it's kind of messed up for me to be like, oh hey, let's play more games in the future. Never invite him to things.
Terrible friend.
Yeah. I mean, I still have to talk more with his friend though, because there's a possible business opportunity that we
Woo!
have on that one. That I have with
Businesses.
him.
Very good for your health.
Well, I'm saying, okay. I mean, you already know. I've already said it, but I mean, I mean, anyone who watches the stream, anyone who watches the archive on my YouTube, I mean, you can easily hear the same thing back. But he basically just said that them two usually like play a lot of games and everything, and they could use an editor for stuff like that to do highlights. And I'm like, I'm here. I mean, I didn't say that, but I mean, they they knew of me editing because I mentioned it, and he's like, yeah, it'd be actually pretty nice to do that to get me into edit stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. So I was gonna see if he's still serious about the idea. They're like, I'll go for it. I'll do it. Money. And he likes uh my prices, which in the industry is actually very low, but I'm not entirely too
Yeah, we know you're not
talented
talented.
like that. Like I can edit perfectly fine. No hush.
You have feelings?
Don't hurt my feelings. But
Exactly.
no, I killed those years ago.
Oh yeah, last time someone played with me, he fucking ruined the whole Phasmophobia Minecraft server we had.
What?
So me and Hasama was playing,
What?
Minecraft Phasmophobia. And he somehow broke the whole fucking map. Like, I don't
Sounds
even
like
know what,
something that it
I
do.
don't remember what he did, but we were playing, and then I don't know if it broke like a command block, or if he just like, no, I just did. Oh yeah, oh right, he killed all entities.
That'll do it.
So
That'll do
he
it.
basically
We'll do
killed
that.
off the map, and we don't know how to reset all the entities.
I don't know if he can.
But we had a fun flying around in spectator mode.
Hmm. Speaking of Faz, though, we gotta do that again at some point. Just gotta get my VR
No.
headset back into play, which I still just haven't looked for it, but my
And
portable battery's somewhere. Just
yeah,
gotta find it real quick.
yeah.
Haven't bothered. Get a lot of VR options in the future, which we've talked about before, but
Codenames was fun
a
though.
lot
Codenames
that we
was
could use.
fun. That's a thing we should do next is codenames. Oh, it's such. It's a very. You need to be an intelligent human being to understand the game. Well, you see, I
So how
think
the hell did
I
you
use
play?
my brain.
I
Ah.
think I know. Say that you don't have a brain.
But yeah, me, Hasama, Danny, some other people I'm friends with, we played around with it. It's like basically you get like different like cards with different stuff on it, and then you get colored cards, which is it could be there's blue and red, and if you're team blue, you need to get all the blue cards. And if you're team red, you get all the red cards, and then there's like a few white cards, and then there is a black card, which if you get a black card, you automatically loses. What's going on? I don't know.
do you? I have Uno now. You see, I finally joined the club. I actually have Uno.
Something is going on with my stuff. Wait, let me do something. Okay. I don't know what happened.
I mean, what was it showing in the? I mean, do you have like a bunch of drop frames or something?
No, it's just like my mic is reacting too much to you talking right now.
Oh. Put noise suppression on it.
I can't because
What did you do that before?
I did that before and then I cut out.
I don't feel like that would do that though. Suppression shouldn't cut out your
I don't
voice.
know what's wrong, but I do get cut out apparently. I'm gonna remove the noise gate instead.
That's weird. That's why it's the noise gate, not the suppression.
Well, you see,
Noise gate's your
I don't
issue.
have issues before.
Okay, but it does happen. I mean, you can either remove it or just lower it. For me, for example, I turned my noise gate back on and I lowered it. Because there's no point. There's no point in making it higher when they'll just keep cutting me off.
Why are you reacting
I gotta say
still?
beforehand
Holy fuck.
before you went off to that.
Why is it like this?
You were.
Also, why is that village gain? No, that's not the issue. Discord is not work. Is Discord being stupid?
Will let me hear
No,
anyway.
no. That's not the issue. Discord for some reason, the desktop audio is not getting caught. It feels like.
I mean, I was able to hear. I mean, I was able to hear. I mean, I wasn't able to hear myself.
Yeah, but that was because
You were cutting out
for
when we
some
started,
reason it had issues
or whenever we got on the call.
finding where the fuck to fucking. It probably tried to put us in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. I kind of wish that was a thing. I kind of wish that they just had like a tower or something in the ocean. Or like, on land in the ocean that just worked. So it's like, hey, we have a server that is like a good bridge in between. But, or just, hey, have a satellite. Imagine that, a Discord satellite. That just like somehow stayed orbital. Which, I mean, I guess it could do that. I mean, you just have to have it go at the same speed as the Earth, which is a little difficult.
I don't know.
I mean, you can probably do it.
Uno,
So, yeah,
dos, tres,
yeah,
cuatro.
Uno. Got that. I got all the DLCs except for the 50th anniversary or 30th. It's 50 or 30. I don't remember. Point is, the whatever anniversary one, I don't have that, but I have everything else, including the Phoenix Rising one. That is an interesting one because it's like you have to pick a god. I mean, okay, you basically get a god character, which the only two I got was either Aphrodite or Ares. And the way it works is that you keep playing until your character like power is awakened or something, and basically like it has like an ability. Like mine, for example, Ares is basically you play a card and it lets you discard 2 other cards. I forget what Aphrodite's is because I only had it like once. And there's this other thing, I forget what it's called, whatever curse. It's like the main bad guy in the game. I forget
Yeah, I should know the name of the guy because I'm fucking playing the game.
Starts with a T. I know. It starts with a T. I forget his name.
Typhon or Typhon or something like that. But yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, like his curse or whatever. And it's just like that curse like gives you a curse card. And as long as you have that curse card in your deck, it will constantly
you want the roaster guy apparently. He's apparently really broken.
It's still in your deck. You have to play it. Well, like I said, you have to every time a cursed card is in your deck, you have to keep drawing cards in your turn until you get rid of it. So it's just like it's fun, but I mean, it's actually really nice to play, and somehow I don't know how with Uno's scoring system, it's weird because it's like me and Eva were playing, and we were doing a 2v2. So me and him won one round and got like 46 points or whatever. And then the next round, the next round we won again, and then the bots won and somehow got higher than we did. I'm like, wait, what? How the hell did they in one match get more than we
Yeah, it's
have when
broken.
we just played two? That makes no sense. It's like we played until 500 points, and I'm just like, okay, sure, we won. We basically had a nice comeback, but it's like we almost lost. It was like they were like 430 or something at the time. It's like, oh god, we're about to lose to bots.
Yeah, which is kind of depressing.
But yeah, I would love to play that like on stream or something. Like I'd love to play Uno and everything. I think it's like still on sale at places, so it's like $4 for the base game, and like 20 for
Gotta
the
check. Wait,
ultimate bundle.
uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
At least that's what it is on
Um,
Switch. It's on. I think it's on sale on Epic.
yeah, but I own it
And that's
on.
where I got it. It was on sale at Epic. I mean, if you own it on Steam, that's still fine. As far as I know, it doesn't matter because it always goes through Uplay. So you can actually, I think you can buy the DLC on Epic, and that will still transfer to Uplay, meaning you have the whole game. I think because the DLC is also cheap now.
Thank you for giving me information about the fucking
Whatever.
price. I love that. Like, oh, I want to check the price. Yeah, so you need to fucking go into the DLC to check the price. Like, okay, $4.99.
Yeah.
$4.99. Oh,
Mm.
Uno Flip is
I'd at
kind of
least
fun
recommend.
though.
Let's see.
Is it Raymond
Raymond
for
was a
free
kind of a
though?
nice
Is
one.
Raymond the free
Yeah, Flip
one?
is kind of fun. I do like that.
Oh,
Yeah, Raymond.
Rabbids just fun.
Rabbids is free. Raymond costs money. Kinda. I think we wanted to play like one match of it because it's like it's a free one. We wanted to play the paid ones. It's like we can play Rabbids. I mean, we could have played Rabbids at any time, and he was already used to it. He wanted to play the stuff he didn't play. Yeah, Flip was fun. I won that way too quickly. The first time we played it, I won almost immediately. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's like,
Yeah.
that was a very short game. It was like maybe 2 or 3 turns. It was like 2 or 3 rotations, like back to me, and I already won.
Sometimes you have that luck.
Okay.
It's like bam, bam, bam. You.
Yeah.
So it's either like a. That's the
No,
thing with Uno. It's
like
like
I said,
either
I'd
it's
love to
like
play
a
that on stream at some
5 minute
point.
game or it's like a fucking 2 hour game.
Yeah. I just need to find like 3 people at some point. I'm fine if like let's say me and you only play, or me and Evil in this case, or whatever. But it's just like
At
in
least
general, 3
three in
people
total. Like,
to play all at the same time.
because it's always fun to
Only
have
3 in
that
total, maybe,
one
but I mean
bot
like
like
3 others. What
ruining
I'm saying,
the
so we
whole
have like a
game.
full lobby.
Like you're like building up something perfectly, and then it's like the bot is like, I'm just gonna throw out this random card,
Fucking
and you're like,
Barbara. Fucking Barbara. Everybody gets that reference. If anybody watches Markiplier, his friends, Wade, Bob, or anything of that, they had issues with one bot named Barbara. But yeah. Yeah, I said, be a fun game to play at some point. We can figure that out.
Potato!
It's getting to the point where we should probably start talking about the main big
Potato!
topic. But before we do that, I want to
yeah,
quick.
it's also
Okay,
very.
you got to follow.
The name
Um,
is the Twitch Authority. What the goddamn name?
Nice. Nice. Before we begin the big topic, I'm just going to quickly mention the one otherwise, so we just get that out of the way. Halo Infinite, real quick. Today now, considering it's now Thursday, starts the multiplayer tech preview. Again, I think I'm going to go ahead and just like cancel Resident Evil 7 and just play that, maybe, just to go through it. So like, I figured it's limited game, or it's a beta, so play through it. I'm only gonna get today and tomorrow to play it. I can't play it any other day because I have work Monday, so don't think I can play it. Actually, no, it won't even be there Monday. It stops Sunday. So, yeah, no, I
Yeah.
only have 2 days.
Oh,
Oh, that's shitty. But I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just hope this goes out well. Because apparently this one is to test bots. Because the first time boss is gonna be in Halo. So they're gonna try to test out how bots work in multiplayer.
so no, like
But yeah,
actual
that'd be fun.
multiplayer.
I would actually like to play that. There might be some actual multiplayer in there too, but I'm saying like their biggest reason for this flight, because flights for Halo and the Halo Insider thing is just for testing new features of something. So it's like, you test these features, report all the bugs, and they add it into their deal, and they just keep going with flights. So in this case, it's like this is the multiplayer beta in the case, but it's still the flight program. So you can do it now, and then a few months down the line, we might get another flight, and we add more into it, and it just keeps going till the game's out. And then when the game is out, the flight system will still be
And
there,
then you're
so you
gonna
can still
force
test
me
out
to
new
play
stuff.
fucking trash game. That's
So
like,
yes, we're gonna force you to play Infinite because you were gonna play all the damn Halos. That's how we're doing it, or all the main
Didn't we say
games.
we were gonna play
We'll
one of
skip
them?
the sides.
We thought about
No.
one of them.
No,
Yeah, I think we
no. I
talked about
mean,
that
like I
one.
said, Spartan Assault is it's like a mobile type of game, and it only has like 4 missions in co-op, and it's only like a survival. It's like, hey, just kill all the enemies. That's it. That's not even that grand of a thing to play. And Halo Wars, you kind of said, nah, no need at that point. It's just an RTS game with Halo on top of it. That's it.
Oh, I
It's
want
a Halo
Warcraft
RTS game.
3 now. Remember how good Warcraft 3 was back in the day?
Yeah. Well, I didn't actually play it. The first thing of Warcraft I had experience with was,
Have you
World
never
of
played
Warcraft.
the actual Warcraft games then?
So I didn't play normal Warcraft.
Ooh. I have a disc
Nope,
version of
never have.
Warcraft 3.
Mm.
And the
Yeah,
expansion
but
pack.
that's a nice segue. Mm. Yeah, that's a nice segue into the next topic because I'm pretty much done with the Halo one. I mean, it's just like, hey,
Yeah.
it's gonna be nice. It's just my little announcements of anybody who wants to watch that,
But
you
yeah,
know,
it's kind
my
of
channel. Excellent.
in the
Go
segue
there.
works in.
But
I also bought Diablo 2 Resurrected on PlayStation 4 now. Or pre-order it.
mm, this is where we're gonna get to real topics. So yeah. All right,
This
everybody.
is the reason why my but
I said it in my tweet, a few companies, but in reality, it's only this. Well, technically, it's 2
but
companies. Technically 3 if you want to get into parent
parent companies
companies.
then is like fucking
But
100 at this point.
well, mainly one, mainly one. But all right. So here comes the heavy load of garbage. So let's just go and bring in the garbage trucks. I've mentioned this before stream. I wish we had like an animated garbage truck thing, like a little animation or transition type of deal. Might be another thing I might pay somebody to do, but that'd be fun. Anyway, the whole point of us saying that garbage trucks is saying like, hey, we're taking out the trash. We need garbage trucks to come by because it is a freaking dumpster fire, especially this one. It's freaking higher than the one in Springfield, for God's sake. We know how high that one is. Talking about Simpsons in this case. But yeah, Activision. Yes, I, I just noticed I said it just like the old time, like before in the old games they just said it like that, like Activision. But yeah, anyway, Activision. We ranted about them last week because I said it's honestly just a terrible company. And wouldn't you fucking know it? Or not last week, last episode, which is 2 weeks ago. But wouldn't you fucking know it? They gone done some even more stupid, which should not be a surprise at this point. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm putting on
testing.
you to throw
Yeah,
replies in there, but
we
okay.
we stuff happens and more stuff happened and the world is ending basically for Activision, I
Wow.
think.
Wow. Wow. that is the thing. Stuff happened. More stuff happened.
So
Come
they have a
on.
lawsuit against
Details.
them. Well,
Yeah.
is
So
it two or is it more than one? I'm not sure. I think it's
yeah.
just. I think
Probably more than
I
one, but at
think
the
it's
very least we know
probably a
of the
lot
main
of lawsuits.
lawsuit,
I think it's
which
just every suit against them is bunched into one big one.
I forgot what the name of the sewer. I
Oh
forgot what the
no.
name of him is. What is the name? Like Organization of
Organization
Equality
of
or
Collab?
something? I forget. Like it's pretty
That
close.
sounds so
It's a thing.
bad.
I think. Hold on. Woman, it's for the reason. Hold on. Lawsuits. What's the right?
So yeah,
Who's
Activision have gotten
who's the person
harassment
suing?
lawsuit.
Oh,
Okay, that sounds
Department of Fair
better. I
Employment
don't
and
know what you
Housing.
were
That's what
on.
they're called. It sounds a lot better than freaking Organization of Equality. That's their bootleg name that you can use in any game or TV show that's like full of satire, like South Park or something. That'll work.
But yeah, so
Oh.
harassment lawsuit, which is kind of
Okay.
at this point I'm not even surprised.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, yeah, as you would imagine with harassment, it's basically that they have been accused, which at this rate, it's pretty much just said and done. They'd have because a lot of people are like within Activision are definitely agreeing with this. Not the higher ups, talking about the employees. They're absolutely agreeing that it happened. So yeah, you have actual people who you know was harassed and all that kind of stuff. Just mainly
Well, it was mostly
the
female
female
employees, but I
workforce and
have any.
everything, which I'm reading over goes mostly female employees that were getting this.
Yes,
I think
but
it was
I
mainly
understand it
just
was
that. I
wasn't the
mean,
Californian
not so much when
office
it comes
that
to like
got
the
the
male
suit
employees,
at
but
first. I think it was like that was when I first heard because I think it was like the
yeah,
Californian
yeah,
lawsuit
it's state of
was the one
California.
that got. Then I don't know if
Well, it is. Well, it is the state of California because that's the Department of for Employment and Housing. Like
yeah,
it's the state of California doing it.
yeah.
Just that's the
So
department
I
that
don't
it
know.
was it
Is
was
it
filed
the
for.
whole company now
But
at this point
anyway,
getting suited too? I think first it was just
yeah,
the office in
California.
California. Then they are like,
I mean that's
maybe
the
it's
thing.
time to actually.
Well, no. I don't think it was just the offices.
Yeah,
I think it's
but
straight
I
up the
think
company. It
it
was
was the main
always
point
straight
was
up the
the
company.
office in California because it's happening there.
Yeah, but I mean, even if it was just the office, it's the
Yeah.
company's
Which
liability to make
we
sure
should we
someone
talk
does
about
get
the
it.
other stuff that happens because
And
because they want to look good.
we'll we'll get a bit to that. So hold on, I'm
I
gonna have
sent
to
like
open up
three different
Discord because you
things
sent
about it. I think.
the tweets with these. Yeah, but basically, yeah, like we said, that again sued for harassment for harassment to their female employees and everything. Which,
Which
oh boy, I'm saying that as like a like God damn it, Amazon. I mean, freaking what the fuck? I read something else. I don't like that got in my head. Activision. For fuck's sake, I'm tired. Fuck's sake, Activision. The hell you doing, dude? Like seriously. Okay, hold on a minute. What is this? All right. Let me see which one I want to read first.
ooh,
Which one? Let's see. Not that one. This one likely. Was that
yeah,
another
you
thing
need
that
to
you
if you're on
posted that had like
phone, you
four
need to go
pictures or
into it.
something?
Remember?
All right, there it is. Okay, yeah. So all right, here's one that basically has like an email that Activision sent. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'm gonna try to point out
Wait,
some
let
like
me
points.
take it up too,
So let's see.
real quick. Okay, should we start with the first picture?
Okay, I'm on the first picture. I'm trying. I'm not like I said. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just trying to do that. Okay. Here's the thing. Activision over here is just like, oh hey, we're sorry we kind of ignored all the stuff you were telling us. Like, sorry, that's our
Yeah.
bad. My B. We friends now. Like that's basically their whole deal. Like Jesus, man.
Yeah, but the
Oh.
issue was like I told you this, like the issue with all the
This
like
is
company
literally
doing like apology letters, they do them too long instead of being like, okay, we have recognized the problems, we're gonna fix them, and this is what we're gonna fix. Instead of like, oh, sorry for everything. This is this and this and this. Like, okay, I don't really care about you apologizing for everything in the regular because that just makes it sound like you don't really give a fuck. I think that a good apology is short and sweet. You don't apologize for the fucking lifetime you've done, like, because that would take a long time, especially with Activision.
okay. I like this. I like this. Like the actual main post that like quotes the our initial responses to the issues we faced together, and to your concerns were quite frankly tone deaf. That's what that is the quote of it, which is for fuck's sake, just dude. Again, that is not an apology. None of this is an apology. It's literally just, hey, it happened. You
I
know,
like the first comment I saw.
can you come back? That's just that. Yeah, the first comment. We know our response. It's like, in other words, we know our response was very tone deaf. But please don't march out tomorrow. We need money.
Yeah. No, my part that I say is, just as I expected, Bobby Rail showed leadership. I'm relieved that this small inconvenience to the Activision Blizzard workflow has been remedied. I look forward to a bright and joyful future with many amazing top quality games to come. Let's just put all of this behind us. Ah, like the best fucking
Shut
comedic
up.
thing, like, oh yeah, this fixes everything, you know. Great.
Yeah, yeah. That's also the other thing is that someone actually points out is that they had no response to this, none at all, and they were actually denying it at first. They were denying, saying, "No, none of this is happening." Uh, when the lawsuit started, but the second that like a lot of people in the company that the employees decided they were going to stage a
Today?
walkout, which by the way that
It
happens
happened today. Well, technically
was
yesterday,
it today? I
but
thought it was
it
yesterday when it
is
happened.
it happened today. Basically, in our time.
Okay, but basically that they were planning to stage a walkout, and then the CEO of Activision's like, "Oh, I got to put out this you know press release thing, or in this case, just like send out these emails and everything or whatever. Just like, say this stuff. Our apology, which is just sorry. That's it.
Oh,
Just
also,
saying
can we
sorry.
talk about point five?
Doing
Well,
nothing
I
about it in
mentioned
a very
point
shitty
five
way.
in the they're fixing their. Um, we will be taking the following action. I want to talk about point five of that one.
Oh,
I think that's the
hold
third
on. Let me
one.
scroll back up to it. I accidentally clicked out of it. Oh shit! I actually have I just realized I had another topic. I forgot about that topic. Okay. Um. Yeah. Point five. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a minute. Before we get to that, let me read the other ones real quick. Uh. Uh huh. Listening sessions. Yeah. Good luck with that one. Just like, oh hey, we'll listen to your ideas and how to improve. Like, okay,
Anti
okay,
cheat
enjoy.
system, guys, anti cheat. So we were gonna listen.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Okay, let's listen to what people have to say. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You don't want skill-based matchmaking. Okay, we'll keep it.
At that point, like
Uh,
that one thing they need to remove. Remember
uh,
back in Moon Warfare 2?
the problem is, okay. The problem is that they don't need it removed. It's that's the whole point of social and ranked. That's the whole point of those two systems. Social does not have skill-based matchmaking. You don't put that in there. That is just that's just how that goes. Like all that works with is like okay, social is like the best network you can get. Like that is what it should be
Yeah.
based on the player
And
count, the
don't
best network
switch
you
the
can get
lobby like
to have a smooth
15
game and
times
get
because I
everything
don't want to
faster.
play with. First, I play with one group and then I'm not gonna play with the next group. And because
Yeah.
the skill-based matchmaking comes, I can play fucking get 20 kills in one game, and then I come to the next game and I get like 3 kills, and because half of the people is just sweaty fucking cunts that doesn't leave the basement.
Sounds about right. But yeah,
Yeah,
you
because
have that, and then yeah,
league play
ranked
is
should be the skill-based
like it's
matchmaking.
called.
Like that's how it should be. First attack. Well, I don't know if that's what Halo
Rainbow
does,
Six
but
Siege
I didn't
does
realize they
that.
have
Like
social
they have
rankage.
like
Fucking mind
what
up.
they have MMR it's
Mhm.
called, which is like if you are 2000 above or under, you can't play with them. Which makes sense because you're 2000 points under the required skill. So it's basically if you are like silver free, which is the middle of everything, I don't think you can play with like either gold or um, bronze.
Yeah, I
It,
mean the only way you probably would be able to is
no,
obviously
because if you
join a
that
party that
happened
has
with
that.
one of my friends, but it was so he was like two. That was right when they put it in. Also, what he was 2000 points above us, and we were like, "Oh, we can't play with you." Because he was like silver 5 or silver 1, and we were like bronze 5, and it was like right above it. But yeah, which that makes sense because that's a skill points difference,
Yeah.
which still has station with Smurf accounts though, sadly. Yeah.
That's pretty much every game at this point. Especially with the game, I think it's still on Game Pass, so
Oh
easily
God,
easy.
4 sounds so bad.
Uh,
Read 4?
hmm?
Alright, I can read it. Hiring practices. Earlier this year, I sent an email requiring all hiring managers to ensure they have diverse candidate slates. Like, do you? If you have to fucking tell your employers to do it, that just sounds even worse.
At this point, you shouldn't even tell them that they have to have that. You
Then
should
you
just
tell
see if they
them.
have it, and
You
if they
either tell
don't,
them,
then you fire them. I mean, okay, you could like give them like a
yeah, like,
serious warning, like the first bit, I guess. Like at that point, I just like give them one warning, like verbal warning, then fire. It's like, hey, quit. Like, stop doing that. Stop going off of whatever friggin' prejudice shit you got. Hire anybody that has good
yeah.
talent, no matter what. They're good, do it. And if after that they don't do anything, like, okay, fine, get out of here. We want somebody else. But
I would not hire white people.
I don't know. But like I said, yeah, Activision does all that stupid shit. Fucking hell, dude. All right. For anybody listening, that is obviously a joke. We're
And also,
not
I'm
trying to
white,
start
so
shit.
it would be really bad.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, I can't hire you, you
Yeah.
white. Damn.
Sounds like the company is here, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Like, I'm not trying to be okay. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but around here, which is actually true, because like we've actually proven that. Don't shut the heck up, awesome. Oh, he just said, "Are you sure?" Okay, but just kidding, man. Anyway, we've actually kind of proved it. Like, some people like checking in on everything. There's some places that will only like mostly hire Hispanic people, and like that's basically the only main thing they'll like go for because it's basically my brother tried to apply to some place and they're like okay, and then later told him like okay, we don't have any open spots or anything, and then maybe 2 months later, or not even 2 months later, just like every time he like called in, no open slots, no open slots, like 2 months, and then like they hire like 20 people, all Hispanic people. It's like, oh, okay, kind of just
Yeah, but I feel
selecting one
like
group there, aren't you? Like, if you have somebody wanting to really be a part of your team over here, who is like constantly saying, "Hey, I want a job at your place," like
Yeah, no.
bring him in. Check his skills. It's like anyone.
Nah.
Stop secluding.
No white people.
Pick everyone.
I'm only gonna hire green people. I'm gonna hire
Why not?
aliens.
Okay. And then you got
That sounds even.
intergalactic. That did not sound right. Intergalactic aliens.
Yeah.
There, sounds better now. But or just people from space. That's actually a thing over in like certain Asian cultures. Also, is that they don't look too kindly on
Yeah, but they
like
also
anybody
have the
that's an Asian
right to do so.
in some places. I mean, it depends really on them, but it makes sense for a lot of white people. We're not the best.
I mean,
We're
we did
definitely not
start
the
a world
best.
war.
Like a lot of fucking shit.
We started a war up over fucking a piece of blacks.
I wouldn't say we started. Oh, okay, maybe I don't know about the first one. I never really paid attention to it. Didn't really care for it, as in history wise. Second one, it's
and
probably the
then
other side that did that.
we used to go and help.
It's got pissy.
Why did America go into Nam again? What was the reason for that?
They were trying to help some. It was basically just like an ally
And they
group,
still lost.
trying to help them. I think, and I don't remember. Yeah, and I don't remember who it was.
I think it was.
I think it was just like a different. It's like a South and North. It was like a civil war or something. I don't remember what it was. What was it, Vietnam War? I don't actually know. We
Yeah,
didn't
you
really
don't
cover
cover
that
the
very much
losses
in
of.
history class. Every history class was always
And
World
no
War.
one mentions the Nam War
Like the
because
main
you
premise of like
lost.
the giant bit. It's just like Vietnam War is like, well, okay, the Vietnam War is more covered in the Cold War kind of section because it's like it happened during the whole Cold War incident. That's the
Yeah, because you
main
don't
thing
want to
that we're
talk about
covering
how
is
you
the Cold War.
fucking lost.
So,
You're like, so this happened on the Cold War,
uh,
and by the way, so this is the reason why Cold War happened. Like,
because that's the thing, because they kept going on about the whole. It's like, oh, hey, it's a Cold War, and even though it's called a war, no bloodshed. Like,
we're not
well, okay,
talking
sure,
about
that
that.
one was, but technically the wars in it were. Yeah. Enough of
What were we
war.
talking about again?
Uh, Activision.
Right.
Yeah. Walkout.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk
That's
about
the thing
also
exactly, right?
point
All
five
a ton of
of the
employees are gonna be walking out.
inappropriate thing.
Yeah, the point five basically they want to change in-game
Like,
stuff like in-game
what?
context, so it's deemed inappropriate. So they will do that. Which, okay, sure, there's probably some stuff. I mean, yeah, there was some earlier Activision stuff, and probably still some stuff that's like not the best, like represented, especially stuff that could be a little sexist or more.
I mean, they fucking made a 4th of July fucking skin for Adler in Cold War, which looks trash.
Because it's just 4th of July. No one gives a damn.
No, they gave him like
So,
a
yeah, go for yourself.
lifeguard outfit with like a fucking
Just go
American
to
flag shorts.
it's terrible.
The glasses looks good though, even though it's an American flag, but it looks
Yeah.
good.
I gotta say, like I said, I brought this up before, and I just made a joke now, kind of like a whole patriotism thing and everything. I just don't get it, man. Like, especially in this case, like like, oh hey, in-game content. Oh hey, let me put this thing on here because oh, America, flag. Like, I don't.
I
Why?
can see it because it's like a big
No.
thing. What I don't know why, but 4th of July specifically is
Oh, I care
bigger.
about 4th of July. All we ever do with 4th of July, like my family wise, we have a cookout, fireworks. That's it.
Well, that's
That's
just like
all it
America
is,
in general.
pretty
Just
much.
blow stuff
That's
up.
literally it. Just a cookout and fireworks. That's all it's really about anymore. It's just like, hey, invite some family over, eat some hamburgers or hot dogs on a grill, and
blow
freaking
shit
shit off.
stuff up
Yeah, just have loud explosions in the air.
for like
That's basically it.
2 weeks in a row.
Fucking tell me about it. Like one day, you have one day. The only reason why is because after the day's over, and like maybe a couple days after that. This year it was because like July 4th like was on a Sunday, and therefore the next day they still wanted the holiday for people. So it's just like, oh hey, the 5th is off too, so no worries for them. But uh, what is it?
How's the law in your state when it comes to fireworks? How about long after and before?
In my state, it's fine.
Like
They don't
how
care.
long before and after 4th of July can you shoot fireworks, or is it year
Just shoot.
round?
Just shoot.
Just
They don't care. It's in the
just
state. Just
shoot.
fucking shoot. Just fucking shoot the firework. I don't. They don't give a damn. Like, yeah, fuck it.
As long as you don't like disturb the public
My
too much.
state is literally just ooh pretty lights. That's exactly my state.
You're like
But
I'm just thinking about a politician I arrested, and I'm gonna fit. Oh, a pretty light. Mid speech.
you basically just nailed politicians. Like that is exactly. That's exactly it. But I don't know. Just like I said, you got that. But usually the way holidays work, well, I guess that's everywhere. Like holiday sales when there's products. So in this case, fireworks. It's like after the holiday's over, they're at a discounted price. So it's just like, hey, the holiday's over. There's gonna be less demand for these things. Like just lower the price, and you can get it
And
at a
this
cheap.
is
You get it cheaper,
because
and
of
they sell
that.
more because like they need to sell all their products. Like they need to sell it all. So it's like it's over. Just sell it at a cheaper price so we can get rid of our stock.
Yeah.
So best thing to do. Uh, yeah. Activision walkout. They doing that. We'll have more
Oh,
news
and
on
they're
that
getting
later.
paid for it too. Because if
I mean, okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, come on.
yeah, but the issue is that they
For the reason why
could
they're
have
getting
denied
paid
it
for it,
because
like at least like the people up top. I mean, the employees, let's say, like with their own managers who are also participating in the walkout. Of course, they'll be like, "Hey, you're getting paid because fuck those guys." But
yeah,
the
they
the
had to
higher
do
ups, they're mainly just like, for one, yeah, they basically have to do it, and two, it's like, hey,
if they
they don't want
denied the
people leaving.
pay,
Like they
that
don't
would be
want
bad.
anybody leaving, which fucking Bobby, which is the CEO's name, by the way, Bobby.
Yeah, they should just kick him out.
That's like everybody who has a CEO that nobody likes.
Except
Looking at you, YouTube.
Bethesda's a good one. Oh, this is very great. Let's make more Skyrim games.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of that, have you seen Forgotten City?
What's that?
The Forgotten City. It used to be
No,
a Skyrim mod, but now it's a standalone game.
nope.
Like look that up. It actually looks pretty good. Like it's literally, like
Hmm.
I said, was a Skyrim mod. Now it's its own game, and it literally is like it's the same type of deal. It plays like Skyrim, but it's its own game. So I mean, I guess it has its
They
own mechanics and everything.
literally
But point is,
just stole some fucks.
well, I mean, no, it's their own assets, it's their own deal. It's just like I'm saying, like dialogue trees and stuff like that. Like, all that's the same. I don't know if it's in the mechanics are the same or anything. Probably not. But point is, it's like
There's a lot of
from the
like
screenshots, it looked a
storyline.
lot like an Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, but
So, and
there's a
it's not really
lot
stolen.
of
Like you can
good
you can
maps.
do a mod to like a standalone. I mean, that's like a ton of games. I mean, Rainbow Six Siege. Hey, that never would have came out if a mod wasn't created.
I
Team
mean,
Fortress 2.
PUBG wouldn't have happened either.
Hmm,
PUBG happened also because of a
true.
mod.
PUBG was a reason. Rainbow Six Siege came
They
out
say
because they got it from Team Fortress 2 and yeah, Daisy. Let's see. Which Team Fortress 2 was a mod of Quake because they wanted Quake with classes, and then Valve contacted them like, "Hey, remake your game in our as a Half-Life mod, and you can sell it that way. Like, well, release it as its own game." So Valve came around.
is that
Yeah,
basically what Valve is Half-Life mods only.
seems like that because I mean, hey, you have
Garry's
let's
mod.
see, I have Gary's mod, Counter Strike, Team Fortress 2. Portal 2 is technically around the same way. It's not a mod, I don't think. Or Portal in general, I don't think it was a mod, but
It's
it is. It's got
basically
the
at this
same. It's
point.
basically the same damn game. Just it kind of is just like if you look at Portal and then you look like Half-Life 2, they look pretty damn similar. Ow! Just fucking scratch my finger that hurt. you know. Yeah, but like I said, we don't really have much, or at least I didn't read much on the walkout. But I mean, hey,
It
it makes sense.
happened.
Better
It's
go for it. And now
uh,
people are boycotting Activision, which
which
it makes
is
sense. Boycott if you want, go ahead.
yeah, but it's also dumb in general because you're hurting the actual devs, which is actually can.
True. I mean, see, that's another thing people don't look at. It's like Activision as a whole, shitty.
But
Activision, the employees, not shitty. Well,
well,
okay,
not all of them.
not the higher ups, not the higher ups. Fucking higher ups, go away, go off in a corner.
But
Everybody
like
else,
also like Raven Software, that
all the ones that are good that aren't doing the harassment shit, you're
yeah.
good.
But yeah, like Raven Software is getting hit also because if you're gonna boycott, like say Cold War and Warzone, Raven Software is gonna take the hit also
Yeah,
because they get paid by Activision, but do to do this game. And if you don't
and
buy the game or buy in-game currency,
yeah,
you make them lose money. The people that has not done anything.
yeah. And don't forget, Blizzard is now, I mean, is owned by Activision,
Yeah,
so they are counted in this too.
but that comes the question: is because is it wasn't it the Blizzard also getting hit hard because Blizzard is
Yeah,
still
they were
kind
before.
of its standalone, even if it's part of Activision. I don't think you
I
classify
mean,
it.
I think at the time was it an Activision company, or was it not that yet?
I don't know, but now it is.
I think it was. It was. I forget what it was over. Something in Overwatch, I think, right?
Yeah,
Is
people
what
are like,
that
"Oh,
was. It was.
stop play Overwatch." Like, why should they? Because I don't think even Blizzard makes Overwatch.
I don't know, but so okay. Here's what I came up with my own thing. Like I want to go and mention what I was like debating with the guy earlier. So what I was trying to say is that he was mentioned like somebody was trying to mention that they wanted to buy a couple of games from like they wanted to buy some games on their Switch. For example, it was a Diablo 2 Resurrected and I forget what the other game they wanted.
Was it
I don't know if it was
both?
Overwatch. I think it was something else. But
Why Overwatch
anyway,
on? Okay, here's my issue. Why do you
yeah,
want to
well,
play Overwatch on a fucking Switch?
portability. So they can just
I
go
mean,
somewhere else.
yeah, but
It's gonna look like shit, but Here, hold on. I can actually pull up the thread. I just have to go to my notifications.
yeah.
There, there.
Before you talk about this, I need to be right back.
Oh, it's Tony Hawk. That's what it was. Okay, well, he already left. Fine. I will hold off on what I was saying. Hello, chat. How you doing? Doing good? Yeah, you doing good. I don't know why I just didn't start talking in this accent. I mean, come on. How's this going to that? No. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just saying shit because apparently he wants to hear this, which I guess makes sense. Curious if he actually. No, he doesn't. I just want to run into somebody who has a wireless headset and just like keep talking and just start talking shit behind their back and then just like come back like, so I heard everything you said. Like I just want that now. Actually, I'm looking for a wireless headset, but none of them are really that good. Like, I want one with like a decent battery and actually sounds great. I don't care about the mic. I'm never gonna use it. But yeah. Hmm. What did I say? Oh no,
Ah,
I'm just stalling time. Oh, now he's back. Good.
okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
So we were
Talk shit
talking.
behind your back.
Huh?
Anyway, nothing.
I don't know what's going on. I didn't kill him. It's ripped.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, this one guy saying that he wanted Tony Hawk 1 and 2 and Diablo 2 Resurrected on Switch, but he does not want to buy any Activision games until this whole thing's sorted out. Which I get it. I mean, it's not like people are saying they want to boycott Activision and Blizzard forever. They just don't want to support them right now until it's all good,
Yeah.
if it will be. And I was just saying, like, I don't know. I mean, okay, G2A does stuff on PC, and some other stuff. Like they have like Xbox and uh, PS4 codes, but that doesn't help in this case. So maybe there's a website out there that has like Switch code or Switch keys that you can get, which I don't think so because or no, you could if it's a game that's on a card. Like let's say for example, if you go to a Walmart or something, they have like a digital download card that you can buy and it has the key on it for the game. So in that case, sure, you could use that. But and obviously it's region based because fucking Nintendo want to do freaking region locking anyway. Same thing with
So
Sony.
does
God damn
yeah.
it, stop it.
Doesn't Xbox also
Steam
have a
does it
region
too.
lock to a degree?
Everything except for Xbox. I think Xbox is free, like region free.
Except DLCs, apparently.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, because the game sharing, you can game share DLCs across region.
Oh, you said you couldn't that before. Is that new?
No, no, you could do it. It was a PlayStation can't do that.
Yeah. It's
But
also and also that's so weird with Steam. Because apparently DLCs gets region lock if you try to buy them for
Steam
some.
can't even freaking do much of anything because if you try to gift a game, oh, that's what it is in Xbox. Xbox anything you cannot gift uh any game across regions. So on Steam or Xbox, I cannot gift you a game at all. Every time I want to buy you something, I have to go to G2A. It's the only way I can buy you anything.
Yeah, which sucks in
I
general.
know because sometimes the price is higher, and I'm like,
Like, oh, this is on sale.
like
Uh,
I'll admit, when I got you the Resident Evil 5 and 6,
It
it
costed
was like
more
maybe a
than
dollar or two more
yeah.
than the
I
base
agree
prices
with that
and
one. That's
when it's on
it's
sale.
dumb.
I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, I still want to fucking get these because I'm like, I do want to play these. I'm like, I don't know when these games are gonna be on sale again. And fuck it. Might as well just get it now. Also, I'm hearing so much fucking mouth noise from me because I don't have a drink and my throat is, or my mouth is dry.
Did you
And
have
it's just like,
half of a pepper left?
nope, no, I already drunk that.
Well, that seems like a personal problem.
Point is, yeah, my mouth is dry, so I'm like hearing a lot of mouth noise because I have a mic monitor on now. I'm like, oh, this is annoying me. I don't know if anyone else can hear me doing this. And I'm like, I'm sorry if this annoys you too. Anyway, I mean, we're about to end here soon enough because we're almost done with this conversation. And I'm going to bring up my last one, which is not going to take too long. So we'll be done here soon. But I think actually, hold on. How long have we been streaming for? Let me
2 hours.
do a quick check. Just 2 hours? Really?
Yeah, it's
We're
like
starting kind of
two.
late, I guess. Yeah. Okay, no. We got fucking ton of time. Uh, Here I'm gonna finish this topic up, and then I'm gonna go get a drink real quick, and then I'll come back. So we can just keep going for this last one.
And
And
that is
whatever else we
when
want to talk about.
Earth becomes flat.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, granted, I talked about a bunch of random bullshit when you left, but come on now. All right. Anyway, so my whole debate here was that using a website like G2A is like a secondhand key website. You just like a seller buys a bunch of these games and then they sell it off to somebody else. In this case, the main dev does not get the money. So if honestly you really want to boycott Activision, buy it from a website like that. The dev doesn't get anything, the seller does. Granted, the seller got the money from, or the devs get the money from the seller, but what's done is done. Which is what I was trying to make my argument to this is like the seller has already bought the keys. They're it's done deal now. Like they have them and they're gonna give them straight away if you buy it. Unless it's one of those that's like, oh hey, we're gonna buy it, and it's like, okay, we'll use that money to now get the key. That's different. But which I don't think a service does that, but yeah. So anyway, I tried saying that, and then he was just saying like, "Oh, it's still a sale. Boycott or don't. Don't try to find workarounds." And I'm like, I mean, like I said, it's just if you do this, it doesn't go to Activision or anything. And he's like, "Yeah, sure," but then you encourage the seller to buy more keys. I'm like, dude, that's just the seller's deal, okay? If they want to buy more keys, fuck it, that's their own problem. Like if they're gonna do that, that's their own problem. They don't want to boycott, their choice. I'm gonna buy this damn game, and I'm not gonna buy it straight from Activision in this case. So that I'm using this as an example. So I'm like, so I'll just buy from the seller. They already have the keys. Fucking done deal. That's my take. Just like, hey, I'm not giving the money to Activision. Why should I care what the seller does with theirs?
Yeah. After I knew about lawsuit, I bought coins for cards. I was like, okay.
Mm,
Because
yep,
in the end, I don't really give a fuck if they get money because they're still gonna get money no matter what. Because
mm,
they still need to get money to pay the debt that doesn't have that's still innocent. Like you can't be like, oh, I'm not gonna buy anything. Like,
yeah,
okay, so you're gonna make
yeah. It's
people instead of getting able to get a pay because if you start if we say that happens, like everyone starts stopping buying anything from Activision, you're gonna hurt more people than you realize yourself.
yeah. But there's a lot of people not getting their money's worth. I mean, for one, the store that you're getting it from, for example, which I mean, let's say it's digital, so Xbox or PlayStation or Steam in this case, they get their own commissions. They're losing their commission, or not Steam because Activision's still on Steam. Which in this case, okay, fine, PC, don't do it because Activision gets all the damn money in this case because it's their storefront, BattleNet. So don't do it unless it's earlier games, in which case it's gonna be on Steam. So okay, but you know, don't
Don't buy a
Steam
game
wouldn't get
from
their money.
Battle.net.
It just don't do it. BattleNet sucks.
Yeah, that's
But
actually in general, but that's a different story.
yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
and yeah, you heard those are like PlayStation and Xbox because oh, I want to
yeah,
play
you do.
Cold War, but I can't buy it because I don't want to pay give
I'm gonna go
admission.
into this right now. That part of the conversation of last week. If you're gonna buy Cold War and you have a Series X, don't buy it on there. Just don't.
Not
Just
for now
don't.
until I fix this
Not.
shit. Well,
They're not. They're
probably if you
fucking
can,
not. It's been 4 seasons, bro. They ain't gonna do shit.
is it is multiplayer also broken?
I don't know. I
Oh
imagine
no,
so.
no, people is complaining because you can't turn off the fucking crossplay.
I don't really care about that. That's fine.
No, the issue is that people play Warzone and they want the crossplay off because there's so many hackers.
Makes sense.
So they're like, we
Makes
don't want to
sense.
play this game because we can't fucking play it because no one, because they don't want to put in a fucking anti-cheat system either. They have one, but like, it doesn't
I
do
bet there's
shit.
a few problems with anti-cheat in a lot of cases, but
Yeah,
yeah, it
but
makes
also,
sense.
since in this Activision, they don't really give a fuck.
Mm. Which I actually got to get into another bit of a convo on anti-cheat on this since we actually have another hour to work with. I have another topic in that which we'll get to here in a minute. But
Go
yeah,
get you goddamn
uh,
water, you little bitch.
what?
Go get you goddamn water now. Whatever you're gonna
I
drink.
will in a minute. I'm not done with the Activision shit.
Oh my god. You take forever,
We're
boy.
not done. We have more things to mention. So,
It's Activision. You're gonna always have stuff to mention about them.
oh, I know for damn sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna finish the wrap up of what you were saying. But like I said, yeah, or like you said, I'm tired. I am saying freaking things that I always say. It's like, do you ever, when you get tired, you have these like random, or not normal when you're tired, but it's like you have these things you always say. So when you are tired, it's the first thing that pops in your mind, and it's just like, I don't know, your mind goes to autopilot, and you just say those things that you usually say for no reason. Like I guess ticks in this case, like like I said, or anyways, what I just did. It's like when you're tired, it's like everything just goes like what you normally do. Weird stuff. Yeah, anyway, yeah,
I'm weird.
yeah. Point is, if you're gonna be boycotting a company, remember that there are actual yeah. Just remember that you are also boycotting the employees.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I mean, the actual devs who worked hard on the game, you didn't like that. Yeah, what is okay? What? What are you talking about? Yours is okay. You didn't like that. Okay, I don't know what you
Osama,
mean.
are you
Listen,
okay? Do we need to call a doctor? I can call a doctor.
I don't know what he's saying is the point.
I
But
don't know either. Let's pretend we understand him and then, you know,
yeah,
call the
right,
asylum or something.
right. But anyway, yeah, devs, worry about them. They actually have lives, and livelihoods. They would like to get paid. And Activision at any point can say, "Fuck you, you're not getting paid." which they won't because they need their employees to actually have a business. They actually do shit. Apparently, you remember.
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
He said, "Yep, mine is okay. You didn't like that." Alex remembers. So something that you didn't like, I guess, or something I didn't like, and you remember. I think it's something you didn't like. Um,
I
you can
don't
ask him.
like
He's
a
in your chat too.
lot of stuff.
I
That
don't
doesn't
know.
fucking help at all.
Just he can sit in your chat, I guess. Anyway, uh, now's the time for you to entertain the chat.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
go get some
Um
drink real quick.
um
So have your
um
fun. Don't say the entire time.
um um
Be nice.
wait, what?
Chat, you
Okay,
have
okay,
full
okay,
rights
okay.
to exterminate if necessary. You may
Sir, you're
push the
asking too much here.
ICBM button. Yeah.
Sir, you're asking too much about this
Hear
part.
the nuclear launch codes. Anyway, all right. You want to get that?
I'm gonna text some people now. Perfect. Have to entertain you people. Bum. I'm above I'm above my bed. Literally, because I sleep on my bed, so I'm above my bed. It's just goddamn hot in my room. I don't know why. Hey Google, how many degrees outside?
In Norrköping, it's currently 20 degrees.
Oh, okay. Danny, Okay, that's hot. Also, Danny, aren't you meant to go to bed or something? Like it's late for you? Like, jeez. Warm, 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 warm. Danny, I'm gonna tell Nexus that you didn't go to bed.
Okay, what's happening?
Danny's not going to bed when she should go to bed.
Does she have work?
No,
Whatever.
she just needs to sleep because it's fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah, she probably do that.
Yeah,
Sleep.
see, Danny? You should have gone to bed.
Unless he's telling you to go to bed and which don't.
What?
Don't listen to Swede. He's not somebody that's good to listen to.
I mean, you have to listen to me every day.
And I am 2 steps away from gouging my eyes. Anyway.
What's this? What does this have to do with listening?
It's a lot better than cutting my ears off. Which you see, that goes back to that argument we had, or not argument, debate of what we had of which is better, being for you being deaf or blind. Like, which would you take if you had to be one? Which would it be? Would you rather be blind or would you rather be deaf?
I
And
don't know.
somebody like, it's kind of a hard choice on me. I mean, I said it before. It's a hard choice because it's like, I know.
Yeah, but it's like you play games,
Like,
so you need to see.
like I play plenty of games. I'm usually on the computer all the time and all that kind of stuff. Like, it'd be nice to see, but at the same time, I have like a heavy, like, music and everything has a heavy influence on me. Whether playing it or listening to it, so being deaf would really be rough.
But here comes the thing. What if it's
Yeah, unless I get synesthesia from it, in which case, ooh, because sometimes whenever you lose like one sense of your hearing, the other one's like amplify in a way. So it's like, let's say my sight, like I gain synesthesia, which is basically you see colors instead of like hearing or whatever. Like, I think you still need to acquire hearing. I don't know how that works.
I'm now
I think it's still.
confused
I
on
think
what
it's
the
just
fuck are
seeing.
you on about?
Look it up. Synesthesia.
Uh-huh.
It's like a it's like a
Next, I think you
rare
took the wrong
thing.
shrooms.
It's an actual thing. It's literally where you see colors with music.
Uh-huh, mm-hmm.
It's an actual
No.
thing. Pretty sure Beethoven had it because he was deaf. and I think he actually
Well,
had it.
good for that guy, okay?
Point is, like, if I had that, I don't think I'd mind. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm deaf, but hey, I can see these
Yeah,
colors.
but here comes the second question. If you were born with it, like either you're born blind or deaf, like that's a
Yeah,
different
I mean,
choice. But then I don't
true,
think,
but at the same time, you still have the argument of right now you know which one you would want, but at the time, if you didn't have a choice of it, then okay, you didn't have a choice. Like,
yeah. But I
it's
think it
pretty
would be, I think it's easy to say deaf by them because if you're born with it, deaf sounds better. But well, actually, it doesn't sound any at all.
it
But
really doesn't. Neither one sounds good. Okay, they're both pretty bad.
well, at
But it's
least
like,
one you have sound, the other one you don't have sound.
well, yeah, one you have sound, but you can't see anything, and the other one, you don't have any sound, but hey, you can still see.
Yeah,
Which I mean, I
but
guess
I
as a
feel like
baby or as a kid or
at
anything,
least
if like
when you
someone who's deaf,
see,
it's
you
just
can
like
at
the
least
worst.
learn stuff because it's a little bit hard to like.
And yeah, I mean, with seeing at the very least, you can, you know, learn. Well, I mean, we can learn both. I mean, either way, because I mean, with seeing, you have like, I mean, not being able to hear, you learn sign language and stuff. That'd be a little bit easier. And then, if you're blind, there's Braille. You learn Braille,
Ah,
so that works. Hmm.
we're talking about weird stuff on this
That's really
podcast.
kind of cool though. I mean, they actually have Braille keyboards and everything, which is really. I mean, there's actual Braille on the keyboards.
I think
Like,
I
if you
wonder if
actually
I
feel
had that.
around on your
No, I
keyboard, you probably
don't.
have some Braille on there. I don't think this one has it. I don't actually know. I can't feel.
I need to buy a new keyboard. I wonder if there is some sort of shaped keyboard that goes with my mouse.
Huh. Yeah, I don't think the keyboard I have has Braille on it, but a lot of them do. So, but anyway, yeah, done with that conversation. Activision everything because we still have to see where the rest of this goes. Um, the other topic I was gonna go on about, uh, before we get to the secondary one I just figured out about, um, which I want to go ahead and say it right now. I don't remember what that was. Hold on. I can't. Goddamn earphones. What was the other topic I was going to
I
talk
don't know. I don't.
about? Anti cheats. Anti cheats. Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. Kind of brings up a whole combo on that bit, which you're probably not gonna have any interest in. Anyway, the other topic I was going to talk about is Facebook, which I mean technically Oculus, but Facebook
Oh
recalled
right, that.
yeah the facial cover for Oculus Quest 2, uh, well, facial cover for their headsets. They recalled it because yeah, the one I mean I have it. I actually have that facial cover, and it's just like it's a foam piece. And normally when you put it on at first, it's not too bad. It's all right, and it absorbs your sweat because it's foam, so it absorbs it. And which not very fun if say you were sweating really bad in one session and you come back later and it's still wet from your sweat. It's like, oh god, clean it off. Like, that's kind of
Don't play
gross.
Beat Saber, is what you're saying.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, do play it if you want to. I'm just saying, clean up after you're done, which that can apply to many different situations. Anyway, uh, so point is, the facial insert is being recalled because it's been known as a lower percentage of the community, but according to Oculus, or again probably Facebook saying this, like they want everyone to have a good experience. So like we're gonna recall it anyway, even though it's a small percentage saying this is happening. But
What is the issue?
that basically it causes skin irritation. Like, you get bumps, lesions, some
Can,
rashes,
can you be
maybe.
allergic to the foam? Maybe like that could be the issue.
It's kind of that. I mean, it's basically with the foam also. Like I've had this happen. It's like, you have it and like you have to move it around a little bit because the actual default strap that comes with the headset is god awful. So it does not hold up correctly. I had to buy a freaking aftermarket one. And yeah, you have to move it around and it will scratch your face like crazy. Like it will literally scratch it. Like not make scratches, but it's like, like sandpaper on your face. Like you've heard me say that before. It feels like
Yeah.
sandpaper on your face. It's like it's not fun. Like not a fan of it. And recently I've been looking into getting a silicone cover no need, because a part of their recall is that because of all this happening, uh, Oculus is giving away a free silicone cover for everyone who has this model, or like who has one that has this. Basically, any Quest 2 owner can get one for free. They just go to the website, their orders page, and then there's a button that says request silicone cover. Click it, put in your info, you're done. They'll send it to you. It's like, okay, I did that. That's way nice. It's just like, yeah, very surprising though, because again, it's a small percentage. Like, there's not a ton of people saying this is an issue. It's just like it's very known. Like, it's known in the community that it is an issue. It's just that it's not a giant issue. Probably because people replace the cover. It's like, nah, I don't want this. Let me just get another one. Slap it on. So,
Wait, why did Danny say maybe? Maybe Danny
hmm.
said maybe for some reason. I don't know why.
um, Probably when I said that you're not to be listened to.
No, she
So,
said gotcha on that one.
yeah, I don't know. Or probably just
Oh,
when I said
being
not to.
allergic to the foam.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Um, Sorry, my throat's killing me and everything. But yeah. Basically, it's for anyone who either basically they got the Quest 2, uh, bought the insert separately, or I forget what it's called. It's like a some kind of kit that you could buy off their website. Like basically, if you have either one of those, then you're eligible to get one, like get the silicone cover. Everybody hasn't used silicone before. I don't actually know for certain because I never had one. It's just like I'm sure it's nice, feels better, probably. I'd imagine. And as far as I'm aware, it does not absorb sweat. So your sweat will be pouring down your face the entire time. I don't think it absorbs sweat at all. Which some people are like, oh,
So,
that's a bad thing. It's like, oh well.
so no Beat Saber for you.
I mean, it's fine. That's whatever. I don't even have room for Beat Saber, dude. If I freaking play Beat Saber, I'm freaking destroying monitors left and right. I don't have room for that game.
Didn't you fix your room so you should have
I
space?
mean, yeah, I got more room, but I mean, it's still not enough room for that kind of game. It's just like it's enough for like walking around kind of better. So let's say for I guess Faz, for example, I don't really have to in a small enough area. I don't really have to move around with the analog stick. I can literally just walk over there. Wouldn't be too much of a problem.
This is why you need a streamer house. Then you can build a VR room.
I just need a studio room, man. It's like have an entire room that's treated, so it has like basically just like treated walls and everything, so no sound escapes, and it doesn't have like an echoey acoustic sound and everything like that. So a lot of stuff like that. Just have fun, and then have it be a big enough room.
Like you just
Which
need like
my idea was if I ever had one that was like a big room that I could take, I would have one side of the room be the computer area, so it's like computer desk and everything like that's where all that is, and then the middle it like has a couch, and across from it is a TV, and that's where like consoles will go, and over to the right will be my bed. I'm just gonna go to sleep, and if I can't have that, then I'll just have the couch and the computer if it's just like small enough. Let's have the bed in another room.
yeah. And if you have enough uh
Or screw. Or actually, no.
I mean you could get like a
I
two
could get the VR section to be in the garage or the basement.
if you
Be
have a
those case.
basement or garage.
Well, okay. m- Most houses at least have some akin. This one house we were looking at had like a type of garage in a way. It was like an outside one, and it actually seemed pretty spacious. So I was like, if we actually did get the house, which we did not get the house because we were thinking about it and we were gonna, my dad was gonna take out a loan to try to go for it, and I was working at the other place. So it's like I could try to help out with the payments and everything. And then it's like, okay, we'll talk this weekend. Like the day before, we were scheduled to talk to the like realtor or whatever, she sold the house. Like, fuck you. Because she wanted a payment right then and there. She's like, pay now, you got it. Don't pay now, you're not getting this house. God damn it. Fucking realtors.
I mean, it kind of makes
Uh,
sense though if you.
I mean, it's because they were already talking to somebody else about the house, I guess. But it's like, talk to everyone that has a chance, I guess. I mean, I guess we've been talking for a little bit now. Okay. But it's like, say they met that person the day before and they wanted it, and we came out the day after. Just have us both, I don't know, like talk to
Fight
both
to the
parties and
death
like
about
see
it.
which ones would go better, especially see who has better credit. Because that's freaking the world apparently is like, hey, better credit, you got it. Fucking credit bullshit mechanic. Yeah, that's right. I called something in life a mechanic.
Life is a
I get the point. It's like so no random person can just buy something off the street or whatever, but it's fucking stupid. I learned today that if you close a credit card account, that hurts credit. Why? Why is that a thing? Where if you close a credit card account, it will hurt your credit. Like, what? Why is that a thing?
I think
Why
credit
would that be
cards
a
the things
thing?
that often you can go. A debit card often it means that it's locked, so you
No,
can't go below zero often.
huh? No, that. Well, no, below zero is just in general. It depends on the like account that you have. Like below zero just depends on how much they have for a whatever it is, a protection plan. So, for example, I think for me, uh, I don't know how much it is, but for my bank account, I can go below zero, but I don't know about how much. I forget how much it is. I have protection for uh, going into the negative, as long as I pay it soon enough.
Yeah, and you getting paid like every 2 weeks should be like, if you find
Yeah,
something you want that's like, say you have like,
I try my best to not go too low. I think the lowest amount of money I've had is like $25, and that is the lowest I've ever had on this bank account anyway. So I try not to go way too low. I at least try not to get below 80 or 70 or something like that. Like I do not want to be super freaking low on money, like unless it's like close enough to the payment, right to my payday.
then you
Like
go nuts.
yesterday, because yesterday I had 80. Today I had plenty. Then I spent plenty. I bought a chair. Then I bought groceries. Ain't life fun?
Oh, so you finally decided to buy a new chair.
Yeah, I've been working on buying a chair, and also I sent you the message saying so, didn't I?
I think I don't know if you told me that you bought it today.
Oh no no. Oh, okay, I don't think I sent. I don't think I told you that I was buying it today. That I bought it today.
I
I
know you
did
thought
tell the other
about
two, but
doing it, but
Danny probably saw it. But it was like in the group chat. I
yeah, but
mentioned
you
that, but
know, you see, I'm not
uh,
in that group chat for
I
reasons.
know you're not. I well, yeah. I hate to say it, but honestly, the real reason the chat was created was to be not the SFC.
I know.
So
Oh, that
yeah,
name
that
is
was the
not
whole
even
point of it.
mine. Can we point that out? I didn't even
Huh?
decide the name.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying the name. It was the point of just being separate. Like
Yeah,
have different, and also to free up some space because other people want to be in that group too, or to be in the same group with different people, whatever.
yeah.
Anyway,
Do that the
fun fact: there's
great. I
actually
wanna.
two different groups,
Here's the thing, though.
but
I kind of want them to add at least 5 more spaces for the fucking group chat.
yeah, they need to have more group. I mean, that's the thing. Freaking the way they say it, or what Discord said back then, when someone's like, "Can you add more members to a group chat?" It's just like, but then that's a server. Like, yeah, but a lot of people don't really care for servers and they don't want to really use it. Like, they would prefer just a group chat. Even though it's
Which is
actually a
why I had
giant
to.
pain if a mobile user decides they accidentally push the freaking call button.
Yeah, that's easy to do.
Sid did that the other day. She actually forgot. She like had it in her pocket and it just hit call. So she's like, oop, oop. Had to get that all sorted out.
Uh,
Anyway,
which is why I had to make the server thing for French because you know.
yeah, for more folks.
And this is an
I
issue. Say
actually,
that I want to invite someone, and they're like, I don't want to
mm,
join too many servers. It's like, yeah, I understand you. Like, it's so dumb. Like,
I
fifth,
offered to do that, like to just make another server for some of that group and a few others. I was like, hey, we just do that because there's some stuff we could use server wise, especially some bots that would actually help us out big time and things. But like, nah. I'm like, okay,
I
fine,
have bots
sure,
in
we'll just
my
do it our
one,
job.
a few
Right?
bots.
Not like normal bots, like like fun stuff. I'm saying like actual bots that would help us and stuff we're doing.
What do you
So it's
do?
like it could be easier.
What kind of bots do
Can't
you want?
say. Can't say. At
Uh huh.
least I don't know if I have the right to say it. I don't know. I don't know. What was I saying before that?
I mean, the bots I use can do a lot of stuff. Like, I think like Mantaro that I have, I think can like do D&D stuff even.
Yeah, I mean, technically we have. I mean, there's the full bit of D&D, sure, but at the very least, I mean, Dino can just do like roll link. Just roll dice. Which good, I have a full set of dice already, so we're
Fucking
done.
nerd.
You know it. You're a
Although
damn
yeah,
nerd too.
Danny have apparently not checked the group chat for a bit.
Oh yeah, I know. I know.
I think it's because
Hey,
she's busy talking with someone every day.
I wonder who the hell that could be.
Yeah, I don't know. Some
Probably some
weird
dumb guy.
fucker.
Who knows? Yeah. Fucking yeah. I love how we both just decided to make fun of you for that one. It's like, yeah, just some stupid fucker. Yeah. Let's
We
see.
know each other too well, so
Mhm. That's pretty much all I had on that freaking Oculus thing. I mean, it was like I said, it just got recalled the face cover. Which I mean, like I
no.
said, I'm surprised they did that. I got notified from Amazon because Amazon's like, hey, there's this recall that just happened, and it affects a product you've got. I'm like, okay. It's like Facebook recalls Quest 2 facial cover. I'm like, ew. Part of me was like, how are they going to do that though? It's just like they want me to. Do they want me to send it back? They just want me to stop using the thing, which I imagine. I mean, that's what they wanted. Just stop using it. And like, send in the cover. They'll send me a new one. And I was like, I hope it's not like when I first saw it, I didn't see like face cover, so I was like, I hope it's not a full recall because it's like I don't want to give up my fucking Quest. It's my Quest, dude. I don't want to give that up.
Yeah, no.
And
I think it was just poorly mentioned to a degree.
well,
I
it
was
was just
like,
an email. Like it was an email, so it's just like some stuff was cut off. So I was like, shit. But no problem. Uh oh, and another thing that happened. Another thing that happened. I also sent you.
oh no, what did you do this time?
Que- the Quest 2 base model is $300. That's for a 64 gigabyte
Oh
model,
yeah, that part.
and then 400 for, or 399 for the 256. Okay, fine. Now Facebook has decided to release a 128 gig model at the 299 price. So for the same price of what I bought for mine, now people can do the same thing for more. I'm like, God
That
damn it.
face.
And you can't expand the storage on these because it doesn't have like an SD card slot or anything. So it's just like, you know, that's it.
Either you
That's
buy
what
a
you got.
new one or
Or that just, I suck it up. Which, like I said, I don't have much space taken up anyway, so I don't really care that badly. And
as
I
of
mostly
the
play PC games, so it's not a problem. But
yeah. What game do
it's
you
just
have on the
one of them
Oculus? I don't
things.
know if I asked you that or if you told me.
I have Vader Immortal, all three episodes. So Star Wars Vader Immortal. So I have all three of those. I Expect You to Die. I have that one. The second game of that came out soon. I actually want to check that out at some point. Uh, Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, Super Hot VR, Swords of Gargantua is what I think it's called, and to me it looks a lot like SEO, like some of the assets. So like I just thought it was kind of funny. Uh, some of the stuff I bought. Technically, I have virtual desktop, but that lets me play PC VR games. Um, I think that's it. I think that's all the main stuff I have. Oh, Angry Birds VR. That's it was like, hey, fuck it, why not? It was cheap. It was cheap, so I decided to get it. And honestly, it's like, this is a game that if I want to pass this on to, or let a family member play it or something, like they know Angry Birds. It was a popular mobile game. Like they get it.
Right, right. They get it
So it's
right.
like like they'll get it. So I'll just let them play that. The first thing I tried to get people to play was Super Hot VR, and it's just like they didn't understand it a lot. Like whatever, man. The one person which was like really understood it was actually doing really damn good at it. Just like, wow, okay, you almost beat the level that I'd say stuck on, but it's more case I just didn't really want to play anymore of it at the time. It's like, okay, you almost beat the damn thing. That's fun. Eh, yeah, it's
I'm
kind
never
of the games I
lending you the game ever again.
get. You almost beat the level I was on, you damn asshole. No. See, typically I have the climb, but I have it from Evil, and Oculus has a weird system. It's like there's a setting that says share apps with other people on the device that only works for the owner of the device. So only the owner can do that. Every other person cannot share apps. So it's like, so I have the climb on there, but I have to sign into his account in order to play it. Like, okay. So I got that. And then uh games games I installed from like side loaded onto that's not from the store, but from another thing called SideQuest, which they allow that. It's Android. If that happens. See, I have Quake 3. No, no, not Quake 3. What the fuck? Quake 1 in VR, Doom in VR, Doom 3 in VR. I think it was Doom 1 and 2 in VR, but yeah, Doom 3 VR. Uh, there is a Half-Life in VR, but I haven't got that yet. I want to try it though. Or maybe I have. I don't remember. Uh, what else? There's somebody making an SAO VR right now, and I'm like downloading all the
Wow.
builds to see how they are. But someone's trying to make it right now, an SAO VR. Yeah, it's coming along slowly, but it's coming along. I think they just recently put in bosses. It's not very much. Like they have little minions, and I think they're trying to work on bosses right now. They're on the first floor, of course. So it's like, yeah, all right.
Is it by the original creators or is it like a?
No, it's indie. It's an indie game. I'm sure the creators don't mind in this case, because I mean the person isn't really like, oh, I guess they kind of are. They're buying assets, so like, they buy assets and throw it in the game. So who knows?
And I mean, if it goes well, they may publish the game for them. As you know.
Could be, yeah, if it makes it nice enough. But we'll see. There's a few other things I got on there, but that's the main gist. But yep, I want to
Mm-hmm.
play more Quest games on stream, or play more VR games, like PC wise. And like I said, I want to try to find games that are VR and desktop at the same time, so we could both play it. So like I said, there was games like Faz, The Forest, VR Chat.
Yeah. Talk
Uh,
about the fort. We need to check the stuff to get
oh,
the mic to work with the
I'm
quest.
pretty sure it's going to work because now I have a speaker where I could put everything like the game and you on one of them, which is the broadcast stream mix in this case, which it's already set up for that. Like in OBS, it's already set up to do that. So
But we need to test it someday. First and
yeah, I
foremost.
need to see if I can get that one to work straight with the Quest, and if it works, then hey, perfect. We can actually play games that way. The reason why Faz works is because it's in game chat, so it always works. But yeah. So then we got the Forest and like the VR chat. There's a few other games that are probably out there, but I don't know what they are. I'd like to try. And like I said, with VR games, there's some I do want to play on stream. I did a one stream of Saints and Sinners. He's all right. It's just I don't know. Also, the freaking voice immersion didn't work. I tried. I tried turning on voice immersion. It didn't work. Like I was sitting there trying to talk to a zombie, like get it to come over to me, and I was like, okay, let's see if this works. And I was like, I was just talking, trying to get it to come over. Like nothing happened. I'm like, fine, fine. I didn't need you to come over here anyway. Assholes.
Not
But
even the zombies wants to talk with you.
I know, right? So I just turned it back off and just played the game normally. And plus, with that game, because it's owned on the Oculus store, because it's cross-buy, if I buy on the Quest, it buys the PC version. And in order to have chat, I need to play the PC version. And the only way I could do that is to use the built-in like AirLink from Oculus instead of using the app I usually use. So, I mean, I don't have to, but in order for things to work correctly, I need to. It's just annoying.
Upptagen, du får gå. Nej. Holy fuck!
What happened?
My mom walks in.
Jesus.
No, Jesus is not. It wasn't Jesus, it was my mom. She's Satan.
I think I know somebody else who fits that description. No, I'm not talking about you.
No, I'm more of a demon, to be honest.
Meh.
What do you mean, meh?
Grandma at the worst. That's pretty much all I got on the whole Oculus stuff to talk about. You got anything else you want to bring to the table?
Well, you were talking about anti-cheat.
I know, but I mean, you got anything else you want to bring to the table? Anything?
I don't have a table.
Desk?
A drawer?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a desk. I have a drawer or two drawers where everything is set up on.
I mean, I have a desk, I have a TV stand. I don't have a table now. I want a nightstand, actually. I was thinking about getting a nightstand. It'd be a lot easier to do some things. Which granted, that would take up more room now. Actually, like I said, I have the freaking piano behind me now, and that's taking up a little bit of room. But
Oh
I
yeah,
can
you
always
never
put that
told
on
me
the
how
bed.
your room looks like right now. Like compared to.
Compared to before, I mean, my chair was in the middle of the room. It had my monitor and my Xbox on it, like in the chair, and that's how it's been forever. And it's been like facing my bed, so I've been having to be on my bed the entire time. Now that I got the new surge protector, I moved everything back over, so I have everything on my desk now, and my chair is basically up closer to it. My piano was like next to the desk, but now it's behind me, at like in front of a bookshelf. So, I mean, it's there, I guess. I don't know. There's not much I can really say. And at
Yeah.
some point, I have to take care of this TV stand and like clean it up and get the TV out of here, which I don't think I want the TV or the stand anymore. So just get all that out of the way. Well, I don't need it. I don't need the TV. I don't need it. I have this monitor. It's it's a lot better. So just get that shit out of here. Freaking fuck off TV. Uh, then move the bookshelf over because right now, uh, obviously I still want to get a door, but I can't get it because if I do, the bookshelf is in the way, so I can't even fully open the door because the bookshelf will be in the way. So I have to move that over where the TV stand is now, and then I'll have space to have the
You
door.
are having so much issues. Just to get that door, you need to like fix your room even more.
Yeah, I have to get rid of the TV stand and probably just get rid of the TV too. I don't need to get rid of it. I can probably put it on my desk, but I don't. I'm probably never going to use it, so whatever. I'll get rid of it and then move the bookshelf over. Then I can get a door. It's a lot of work.
And you're lazy. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It took a
Like,
lot of my energy just to freaking set up this thing, uh, set up my setup back to the way it was, man.
how long did you have the power surge protector before you moved the room?
For a few days, but only because like I was waiting for I think it was like Friday or Thursday when I got it. I was like, I'm just gonna wait till the next week,
Because you
so
had
I have like more
work
days
and.
to work on it. Yeah, because I had work and I was like, I'd have some free time to work on it. So like, as soon as I got the chance to, I got up early enough, started working on everything. It took me 2 days,
Yeah, I think we were done on the same day we streamed Fallout.
Yeah, yeah. It took me 2 days, so it's like I had the first day, like I was working on it, and then I just like had stuff on my laptop I was gonna do in the meantime, and then the second day I finished it up, and that night we played Fallout.
Yeah,
Good there. Let's
which
see.
we're also gonna have to do again because I don't feel like we touched too much of it to be able to judge it too
Damn
harshly
that
yet.
fucking 60 gigs. Okay. I've really considered getting that expansion card for the Series X, but damn is it expensive.
How
Have you
much?
seen the actual price of it? No.
No,
220 for a terabyte. For an extra
22,
terabyte, 220.
200.
Mm-hmm.
That was about fucking my PlayStation 4 external hard drive for, basically.
Yeah, here's the thing. I could spend base 200 for 8 terabytes on a hard
Yeah,
drive. Like I've seen one that is base 200 for 8 terabytes on like a very good hard drive from Western Digital, like the WD Black game drive is what it's called. But it's like for 8 terabytes, $200. I'd say that's really damn good to use in a lot of cases, which honestly what I'd probably do is just move that from my computer and like switch over, like have my 2 terabyte and probably move over to the PlayStation if I had it hooked up, which I don't right now. But use that 2 terabyte on the PlayStation and have the 8 on the computer because like I need the space. But still, point is, yeah, no SSD, none will work on the Xbox Series X except for that expansion card, like an external one. You have to have it if you want to play Series X games on there. You just have to. So it's like it's very annoying, but if you want the extra space and to play the newly optimized games, you gotta have it.
yeah.
I'm like,
Oh well.
I don't want to. I already have a 3 terabyte hard drive for the Xbox, like a of that, and like you know, any hard drive and any other SSD can't run the new one, so it's like depressing.
Isn't it sad that I almost filled up a fucking 4 terabyte hard drive on my PlayStation?
I mean, nah, you got a lot of games. It's like the same with me and Xbox. Like I have a ton of games there, you have a ton of games on your PlayStation, so it's whatever.
It's like
And if
filling
you're
up
anything like
four
me,
terabytes. It feels like that's a lot
storage
of.
hoarding. Yeah, I mean, if you're anything like me, I storage hoard.
Yeah,
Like if
I
I have plenty of
know.
games, like I will install games and they'll just be there.
Like,
But there are
and then you're
times where
like,
it's like
oh, I
any
might play it.
I might. You don't know. I might. Only recently did I decide to uninstall some games, and that's a lot. Let's just say I went from like 90 gigs free, maybe no, it was lower. It was like 40 or so because I was like struggling to be able to record videos because it's like for whenever I did streams, and it was like 40 to 80 is like what I had. I'm like, okay, I was gonna go and uninstall games because there was something else I wanted to install. I think it was Beyond Two Souls, but trying to uninstall some stuff, and let me see how much I have now because I've added some more stuff since then. But let me see how much I have on that hard drive, free. Oh wow, that's actually way less than what I had before. And I have 194. I need to see what I need to clean up on there now. But before I had like 390 gigs free when I cleared it out finally. Yeah, most of that was Black Ops 3 because that was like 100 and some gigs
Yeah, Black Ops
plus the
takes a
34 from the
lot of
actual game.
space.
I mean, the game itself, if you have the entire like everything installed, yeah, it's crazy. But I only had zombies installed, which is only 34 gigs, and I
It's
had
still a
custom
big
zombies.
amount.
Well, 34 isn't that bad. It's a lot better when you see every other COD game. For example, Modern Warfare Remastered is 70 gigs for a campaign and a multiplayer, sure, but oof, nobody talks about that multiplayer.
I wonder how big Moon Warfare 2 was.
I don't know because it's just a campaign.
Yeah. I think it's 40 gigs.
Not worth it.
And I'm
20 would
like,
be more like it.
but,
If
and
Resident
the,
Evil 2 and 3 can be around 20 gigs, and I think even, no, I think
no,
Resident Evil
do you
7's
know
like
the
30.
issue what is taking so much
Yeah.
space? It's the goddamn graphics.
Now, the issue is Activision doesn't know how the fuck to fucking compress file space. Every other developer can do this. You can't. You never compress your damn games. They're always super damn huge. That's why Modern Warfare, the new one, and Cold War is up there in the freaking 1 to 200. Like, for God's sake, man, compress your shit. It ain't gonna kill you. As long as you do it on a good compression level, because too much and, well, the game's gonna be really crappy.
We
Which it
go
already
back
is.
to like
Cold
the
War anyway.
first Call of Duty.
Yeah. I mean, I was about to say, like, the game could be crappy. I'm like, well, Cold War. It already is.
I like how people can defend. Oh, Cold War is good. Like, no, it's not. Like,
It's not.
like
Well,
zombie
even
wise, yes.
issues aside, issues that I'm having aside, where I can't get past a game, or I can't even get into a game properly. Because again, I did try the new map, and I still failed to actually fully be able to play it. But uh, issues of those aside, the game is still not that great.
Like
It's really not.
zombie wise, yeah. I like the idea with the outbreak. That was a good plan.
Outbreak was a good idea. I do like that. Problem is I can't fucking play it because your damn game's broken. But again, aside from that, good game mode. I do kind of like the idea about perks being upgraded. I don't like the idea that features were taken away from the perks in the upgrades. Like stuff that was already there, for example. Let's say uh, the new one, Mule Kick, which, they just added it back, so it's not technically new, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Mule Kick. It already had the ability of if you buy it again, your third weapon comes back. Now it's an upgrade feature. Don't take that away. Tombstone, when it came in, it it was supposed to already have the feature of it drops a perk and you pick it up and get your stuff back, except for the perk. Now that's not a thing. It's now you have to upgrade for it. Like, stop making features that were already part of the perk upgrade, like an upgrade
Like,
tier. Like, do new stuff. I don't know.
yeah, but they also need to. I think it's too much of that. Like doing. But it's hard to, I think up good stuff that is upgradable.
I
And it
guess. I mean,
also
just
makes it like it's
don't.
not overpowered from start. That could be an issue. Like they don't want to have.
I guess, but would you really call it overpowered on that one?
I don't know. I don't really. I barely buy it. I mostly get it for free.
Tombstone is that one that does that, where if you
Oh yeah.
like
I
the
think we
last
need to end
upgrade
soon
is we will, but I think Tombstone's the last upgrade when it upgrades it whatever it is it's basically, yeah, if you get downed and you get back up, you still have all your perks except for Tombstone. I think that's the right one.
Uh,
Yeah.
Tombstone can still. You can still keep the perks if you get down, even if you don't have it fully upgraded, unless you get under like say, because you get always keep free perks if you get down and then revive.
Yeah, but I'm saying in general, like it instead of like there is no perk decay is what I'm saying. Like it eliminates perk decay in general. There is none, but it it just will always take away Tombstone.
Yeah, but that
Like that
makes
one will
sense.
disappear, but every other perk will not have a perk decay. You will always keep them as long as you get revived. So yeah, we should be ending soon. I want to
Because
quickly.
yeah, I think we need to skip that because I'm going yellow. I noticed. Like I went up to yellow, so I
Well, yeah,
don't.
I said it was a quickly
You
I don't
want to
have
talk
much to
about
say.
your
I mean,
dumb
honestly, I don't really.
anti-cheat?
Honestly, I don't have much to say about it anyway, other than the fact that sucks few Linux users.
Yeah,
It's
I
okay. I'm partial Linux user in two ways. One, I have a handheld that's retro handheld, so I mean, it doesn't really use much anti-cheat stuff
yeah.
anyway. And
It's so
I'll be
weird
getting the
that
Steam Deck.
fucking the anti-cheat in like Cold War and COD stops Linux users, but it doesn't stop the actual fucking cheaters.
Yeah, any anti-cheat like easy anti-cheat and Battle Eye, for example, uh, they block out like or really any in general, but those are the two that are like mainly known that they block out Linux users. It's like that sucks.
Yeah, get the proper over the. Isn't it that
Mm,
it is meant to scan the accounts for states? Like,
I have no idea. I think so. It's just like I guess it's like a privacy issue for Linux. So it's just like it's to them it's considered a privacy issue. So it's like it won't allow it. I don't actually know if that is the case, but
yeah, because isn't Linux meant to be like, oh, it's meant to be more private and. Yeah, I think that must be
well,
the
it's more open. Obviously, it's like everything's
yeah,
open and
but it's like
crazy. But
also meant to protect you more. What I've understood, like,
I don't know. I'm not a Linux expert. I have no idea.
or my bad, like,
But hmm, I don't know.
but yeah, I'm gonna
What
need
else?
end because I don't trust the Discord right now because I went yellow again and you start
Well,
lagging or
yellow
something.
isn't too bad. It's when you start getting to red. Um,
Yeah,
what was
5,000
one?
ping. Apparently, Discord can't go over 5K ping.
5,000 pings. You were 5 minutes.
Yeah,
No,
so when my internet goes down, so when I have the
you
fucking,
have 5 minute latency. Is that what I'm getting out of this?
I don't fucking know. I'm just saying that like red 5,000 ping, and I'm like, the fuck?
How are you still talking, especially right after I say something?
Yeah, but right now I don't have it. But that's when I sometimes. I'm not kidding. That happened with Danny when I've been talking with her. I'm like saying 5,000 ping, and she still hears me like normal.
Yeah, no, it's just not that. You should not be replying to like again 5 or 5 seconds, not 5 minutes. What the fuck am I talking about? 5 seconds. Point is, it should still be a lot longer.
Yeah, I have 100 ping
Really does
right
have five
now,
minutes.
which is
Or
standard.
actually, no, because it's just I don't fucking know. Anyway, quick note is like, hold on. Did I mention about the Steam Deck last time? I'm pretty sure I did.
You have a stream deck?
Steam Deck.
Steam deck. Oh yeah. No, but I don't think we talked about it last time.
Well, quick note is Steam Deck is a Valve-made retro hand or not retro. What the fuck was that? It's just a handheld. I'm used to my freaking retro handheld in front of me. Okay. Point is, Valve is making a handheld device that is just a PC handheld. They have their own operating system, SteamOS, which is Arch Linux based. Point is Linux, and
Six
they're
hundred
trying to
bucks,
work
right?
on
I think it was gonna cost like 600 bucks or something.
400 for the 64, 520 I think for the 256, and about 600 some for the 512.
Can you
But
put in an SD card or something in it?
yes,
Good.
yeah, you can put an SD card in. They said you can't. Okay, they say that you should not be opening it up, and that you should not be able to replace the internal hard drive. But then one of the employees, like, they got an email or something. They're just like, hey, or somebody emailed them, and it's like, yeah, there's a like empty slot in there for like the 64 gig version. So it's like people are like, oh, they'll just buy the lower one and then just
You just buy
upgrade the
a
storage.
fucking 3 terabyte SD card or SSD.
Yeah. I'm about to say 3 terabyte SD card. That's not a thing. 1 terabyte is though. There is a 1 terabyte SD card now.
Huh.
But point is, yeah, with Steam Deck they're doing that, and with an anti-cheat, basically is that Valve is trying to work to make anti-cheats work better on theirs. So in that case, they'll likely try to help that out on other Linux stuff too. So that's nice.
And
Yeah, I got the
also,
256.
not
I reserved a copy of the 256 model. I'm getting that for sure. I want it.
yeah, I would want
It's apparently
the
big.
I
It's like
wouldn't care about
two PS Vitas big.
if is it can you plug it into an HDMI thing
Yeah.
also?
It's literally it's a computer. That's the thing. It is literally a computer.
So I
That's all
can
it is.
use fucking.
You
I
can
can
literally you can okay.
stream
You can basically
games from
okay.
it.
Normally, yep. You can normally either put it on a dock, like they sell their own dock, or you can buy a USB-C hub or another dock that's like plug in through USB-C, and then like have an adapter that plugs in through HDMI. Put that in your monitor or capture card or whatever. And like you got it. There you go. You're playing it like on there, and you can plug a.
How heavy of a
You
game?
can also
What kind of GPU does it have?
uh, it's RDNA 2, which hmm,
Because
basically what
I'm
people were saying,
thinking they.
what people were saying, or at least what reputable channel, Digital Foundry, what they're basically saying is that it's kind of gonna be like an Xbox Series S, but kind of halved. Like, what is it like CPU wise? The Series S is 8 core, 16 thread, while on Steam Deck it'll be 4 core, 8 thread. So it's like there's like certain stuff that are halved, but some stuff are kind of nice. Like there's gonna be 16 gigs of RAM on it. Uh, and other stuff. Like point is, it's gonna run some good games. They
Yeah, because
have
I'm
some
thinking because
gameplay
if I.
demos on the prototype, and it's running Fallen Order pretty good. Jedi Fallen Order. It's running Control pretty good. Uh, so I would say it can run some games pretty decently. Better than your computer. We'll say that much.
Yeah, because
Better
I'm
than
thinking
yours.
because if I could buy that, I wouldn't need to upgrade my computer for a while.
I would recommend either two things. Either sure you could buy that thing, which good choice.
Yeah,
I'd
but
recommend.
in reality, I
Uh,
kind of need to buy a 1060 or a 2060 to be honest to get a good functioning
well,
computer right now.
well, if we're talking about what do you mean 1060, 2060?
Nvidia to get a decent
No,
working
no, not
computer.
1060. Don't. I mean, sure, that's fine, but go at least 16. That'd be better. Like 1600. That'd be nice. But honestly, I just recommend get a laptop. Like I know it's not the best, but I mean, like,
At the
let's say for
moment,
me, for
like I'm a little
example,
bit
I
short on
have
cash on that one.
I know
Would
I'm
say.
saying like when you get it, I'm saying the laptop I have, it's pretty good. It works fairly well, and I mean, it's a lot cheaper than buying the desktop version would be. And for example, I forgot who has it.
I don't know.
The same people who made mine, Lenovo Legion, and then there's like other companies too. Uh, they
Eh,
have like what is it, a 3060 in it? Like they have like a RTX 3060 and like a good CPU and everything for like 1700. You cannot get a 3060
3060.
for that damn cheap. Actually, for 1600, that is how much the GPU will be alone. Like in a lot of places, like 1700. It's like alone, that's probably how much you would like find it because of scalpers. So it's like, you know, use the so basically the laptop would be a very good case. If you really want to go like really good specs, but spend a decent amount, that's not that much, get a laptop. It's pretty good. Just as long as I mean, you're probably just gonna have it plugged up all the time and set on max performance. Be the same thing as a desktop, just laptop form, and you can plug in through HDMI to a monitor and have an external keyboard and mouse or whatever, and you're good to go.
I don't mind keyboards on laptops. The mouse though.
Yeah, the mouse got to change because trackpad just does not work. In any game, you cannot use a trackpad and the keyboard at the same time. Won't work.
It's so weird to hold.
True. And then you have the old laptops that had little nub in the middle. You remember? It's like the little nub thing you can
No,
move with the mouse.
I'm not that old. Okay, I might be old, but I'm not
Doesn't
that.
really. Sir, I'm younger than you, and I know this shit. Come on.
Back in my day, we had sticks.
Yeah, they call them joysticks. And guess what? We still have those in some places. Like a flight stick, for
What
example. That's
was it, a
technically a joystick.
joystick? I mean, wooden sticks.
I'm pretty sure they cause some joy in some cases, so it's still kind of joysticks. God damn it! I hit the mic.
Is this how we're gonna end today?
We are. This is going to the end here. Also, just to mention about that Steam Deck real quick. Because of the demand, it's basically going to be some of them are going to be in December because the reservations basically had it to where the quicker you get in, the better. And Steam was having a very hard time loading things to where you try to buy it. It was like it would either be like, oh, we can't load this because so much traffic on the website, or be like, you've been trying to purchase, or you have purchased, or try to purchase like a lot of items recently. Like, please wait a little bit. Like, all I did was just hit purchase on the freaking Steam page.
Yeah, I'm
And
sorry,
it's like
you
purchase,
bought too
purchase,
many
purchase, purchase. It's
goddamn consoles.
like nah, you freaking nah, you're trying to buy stuff too much. Like, I'm not trying. I haven't even bought anything yet. And the reservation was $5, so it was a cheap reservation. But you know, point is, basically, some people were getting in December of this year, and some people were getting in like Q1, Q2, and Q3 of next year. So it's like all along next year.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be more public released, I guess.
Yeah, like eventually. Speaking of scalpers, there are some people scalping the damn thing for like thousands for the reservation. So it's like you can't if someone buys that, it's like they pay like $1,000 or the full price of the actual thing, and then it's only the reservation, so they have to pay the full price again. So it's stupid. And then somebody who's combating a scalper is basically they put it up there for 500. It's like in the description they say that buying this product, when you buy this product, I will send you a photo of this product. That is it. That is all you get. It's just like that's a good way to combat a scalper. I would actually do that. Be like,
Just
you're
pay
buying a photo.
$500 for fucking photo.
Yep, for a photo. That's all you get.
I
So
love
it's
if
like,
someone actually bought it and then did read the description and they get like I did buy. No, you bought
and
photo
technically, I mean, it's not foolproof when it comes to like a lawsuit. Like someone tries to sue you for it
because
or anything.
because
But
it
it's more
says
so
in
it's
the
like,
description.
yes, there's a description what the product is. It tells you right there. It's like it says right there, like, hey, this is what you're buying, man. You're buying a picture. So
You
if
don't
you didn't
need
read
to
the fine
say
print,
in
that's your fault.
if you do a title, you don't have to say that the title is like, because often the title is misleading. It could be like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
Steam game deck, and then it says it has a photo of a Steam game deck
Mm-hmm.
because it still describes because it is a Steam game deck. It's just a photo, but you don't say that because
Yeah.
being smart.
What kind of suck or what's kind of pretty bad about the thing is that again, you have the Steam Deck, and then there's the Elgato Stream Deck. And what's funny enough is that Elgato was having their like their press thing or whatever. We're like, oh hey, we're releasing new products. They made a Stream Deck 2.0, and it's like it was launched the same day, or like the announcement was the same day as a Steam Deck. So it's like, man, that's just gotta suck for your marketing. Like you should have planned that better. It's like, ooh, now yeah, Stream Deck and Steam Deck. It's like no one's gonna be looking for your product. They'll be like, don't go to your product. Be like, that's not what I want.
I don't think Stream Decks in general goes too well in general. Like it's not bad
They
going, but
do.
I don't think like
I mean, for streamers and production folks,
yeah, but
it's
like
they're pretty good.
Steam Deck is still gonna sell more. I would have sold more either way.
It
Cause
depends really, but I don't know. Plus, honestly, the only good thing, what I hate about that Stream Deck 2.0 is the fact that it's literally just it's face plates. That's it. You can change the plates on the thing. Also, it's USB-C apparently or whatever. But it's like it's stupid. Like
okay,
really?
we started to
I know,
ramble
I know,
on
I know, I know. Oh, we're fine. It's only 10 minutes over, but
5 minutes,
roughly
but yeah.
meh. Well, I'm saying it's almost 10 minutes. Holy, it's freaking 4:06 for me. Anyway, that's basically gonna be it. I was wrapping it up right there, but yeah, rushing me along.
Yeah, I have to go to the
But
store and get my router.
you do that, and I would like to sleep because I'm actually pretty damn tired. So,
But this is like a personal problem.
hmm, I talk, buddy. So, anyway, That's gonna be it of this episode of the podcast, everybody. And as per usual, we plug our socials. So for me, we have
Next time
everywhere
to
under
say.
the sun. Yes, everywhere under the sun. Next someone see. So Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, just anything you can think of, any social place. And for the record, if you find me on Instagram and TikTok, those are for following giveaway channels. Those are not for me to post to. I do not post there. I literally do it for following giveaway channels. And if
It's
they're
just the
gonna
president
block
do
me
you
from
even
the
have a
giveaway
TikTok?
because I don't actually have to use it, it's like I don't want to fucking use a TikTok. It's stupid. Same with
It's just
Instagram.
the president do you even have a TikTok account?
I mean, well, I have the account again for following for giveaways because like, oh, here's a sign with your TikTok. I'm like, oh my fucking god, fine. Just like freaking try to get
Shaking
some
my
more entries in
head.
this shit.
No
Like, god damn it.
dignity. No honor.
I'm pretty sure the dignity would be more so of actually running an account on there. And I don't run one. I literally just
No, that
made
would
it
even
and it's
further
done.
your dignity to fucking rock bottom if you start running the account also.
I'm not even running it. Like I don't do anything with it. It just exists.
Yeah, which
Same with Instagram.
you
It
lost your
exists.
dignity.
Nah, you say that about everything I do. But what else
Yeah,
I say?
I mean you
Quick,
don't have
quickly
dignity in
before.
general.
Nah, same goes to you. You're the one who play freaking My Little Pony on stream in Northern.
I also read My Little Pony once. I have My Little Pony to raid, by the way.
And you played what was it called? The Horse Princess or something? Or
The
Princess
Unicorn
Horse? What was that?
Princess.
Unicorn Princess. There we go. Yeah, you played that on stream too.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
also played the weirdest and dumbest game I could find.
uh-huh.
Because, you know.
Mm. Quick little mention before we get into your socials there. Like I said, Instagram also. I don't see the point because honestly with Twitter I can just post the pictures anyway, so meh, who cares? Now onto your socials.
Spinning Cup on most stuff. I don't have trash accounts on Insta, TikTok.
Like I said, that's why I said don't follow me on those because I don't really care and you're not gonna get jack shit from me.
I don't even have accounts, so you're fine on that one. And I'm Sweden Boy Gaming on YouTube, mostly because I can't take away gaming on that one because I don't know why there's like a million of with the same name. I'm like, oh, sad face.
Yeah, I found a few of them. It's okay. There's somebody named Nexus 7. Oh no, Nexus 71, that's what it is. There's a guy named Nexus 71 on YouTube, and he's just sitting there, and I've told him, hey, do you mind changing that to some? Because it's like, you got me here with a C, and,
I don't want to
I know I
have
have
a
a C
C.
next to mine, but it's like, you don't have a C. You just change your name a little bit, maybe just like Nexus 7152. Like, I don't care. Just throw something in there, change it up a little bit, because, like, you're kind of
Nah,
close into my territory here.
nah.
And I don't mean to be a jerk by saying that. I'm tired, so I'm saying a bunch of stupid shit. But it's like, I would like, just to make people
Give
want to go
me
wherever.
my name.
I was alright that much of a dick about it.
Or,
They never answered me.
have your
Actually, no, I think they spoke
soul.
French. And I tried to, send back to them about it, and I don't think they even cared.
Oh, okay.
Still over there.
But, with that said, we will see you next week in Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, and also I'm still thinking we should not play it again later in the rotation. I don't think we should.
But it fucks up the whole system, though, that we have.
It doesn't because we aren't. It doesn't though because at this point we're playing Monster Hunter World twice in the same rotation. Like we replaced one. Okay, we replaced Monster Hunter in the last one to add Fallout, and now we've restarted it, but we've decided to put Monster Hunter to begin with. So I feel like we should have some at the
I
bottom.
just moves the forest back to the Monster Hunter's World's position then, instead.
I mean, if we're not keeping Fallout in the same area, then
Yeah, because I don't think we're gonna, at the moment, Fallout... Did we ever decide if Fallout should be part of the rotation or not?
I mean, if it's not gonna be, honestly, I'm just gonna uninstall the game because I don't want it on my hard drive if we're not gonna play it.
But here's the thing, because I feel like we need... So, what we're saying is, maybe... Actually, what we should do... We should have it for this rotation that we have now and the next one. And if we... After the next one, we decide properly if we remove the forest for now or add it into the rotation properly, or if it decides that yeah, maybe the game is not too good to play in general.
I mean, honestly, the only thing about the Fallout game is just like it could probably get a little bit boring quick. That's Fallout in general for me, so whatever.
You don't like open world in general. Like you have a
No,
problem with
I
it.
like open world. It's just like I don't know. I don't like the whole aspect of like I don't know. You fucking walk around aimlessly for God knows how long trying to get to shit. It's boring.
That's almost every open world game.
I, I don't know. It depends really. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like Elder Scrolls or Fallout games all that much.
I don't like The
So
Witcher
I'm
either.
all done.
That's like, I hate The Witcher.
I have yet to play the new one anyway. I've only played the first one, and you know it's rocky.
I've
It's a
heard that the
odd
first
start.
Witcher game is actually kind of weird, and then the second one is okay,
Yeah,
and then
because it's like you have to select who you're gonna go fight. It's like, oh hey, go fight this guy. It's like okay, and it's like walks over there. And it's like starts tag. It's weird.
yeah.
Whatever. Something else I'm gonna mention before we end here. Shit, I don't remember. Oh, speaking of like the type of like Fallout Outer Scrolls, I do actually like Outer Worlds though. I'll admit that I do like that. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end off here because we are over time. 13 minutes, probably 12, whatever the hell. Point is,
We
we're
over
over time
time.
here. Yeah, we're over time. We need to go ahead and cut this off now. So thank you all for came to watch slash listen to this thing. I forgot to actually plug Discord.
Yeah, and I will need the thumbnail for the episode also.
Yeah, I gotta make it. I want to tell you right now, I'm probably not gonna make it until tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm still gonna
So,
private
later.
7 Deadly Sins video,
Yeah,
which is 6 hours long.
Jesus Christ. Yep. So, thank you all for coming to watch slash listen, and we will see you next time. Where I'm hopefully not slurring because I'm fucking tired. Oh, where's the
Late
slurring?
more.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. How about we go do that later?
Night.